Okay. Just gotta post this one. Okay, come on. Very nice. Perfect. Now we're in. Now we are in. Pull up the chat, see if anyone's typing to me. What's up, Nickel Fritz? what a name. What a name. All right, hold on. Let me see if I've got. I'm doing pretty well today. Doing pretty well. Chat. Aha. Pull up chat. There we go. Grievous. It is draft time. It is draft time, although we'll be waiting just like 15 minutes or so before we can actually start, since you know, we need people to show up. Let me ask you guys, do you guys want to hear the Carabas sounds? Let me know if it's too loud. I'm just gonna turn it on just in case anyone else wants to hear. Oh, what's the old school roots? I will. There's a secret. Okay, there's a secret. All right. Plains upon green. I am excited for this, but my opponent also on the space plan with Podairman green. So we'll see who's gonna do what. Who's gonna do what, right? Oh my gosh, they're playing a ground unit? In what world are they playing a ground unit? Chewbacca, yeah, sweet. I get to get into some damage. Unsanctioned patrol. I mean, we've got multiple pilots. Do I want to just pilot? I feel like I kind of just want to pilot here. Poe Dameron's not as scary. Sounds are fire. Okay, let me know if it's too loud. I actually don't have the... We'll hit it for one, I guess. Mina's could actually be pretty relevant here. They know we have Chewbacca because we revealed it, so we'll see what my opponent does. If they had Blue Leader, I think they would have immediately played it, so I'm just assuming that they don't have Blue Leader here. Sabine's Masterpiece. Yeah, we're just going to go Chewbacca here, and then I'll just smack in, kill the Sabine's Masterpiece. All right, cool. I'm going to actually kill it here because I think it could be risky to leave it alive. Phantom looking terrible here. Get that thing out. We'll knock out Neil, and then we'll see what they do with Chewbacca. I don't love this spot, to be honest. Play Stolen AT Hauler. It might be that we just trade off this unit. It has Sentinel, though, so... Sabine's Masterpiece is a little bit too valuable. If they put, like... Oh, they're going to go to the ground arena, huh? Wait, hold on. Let's use the action. Oh, awesome. We get 5 points in. Very nice. Killing off Neil. Is that even relevant, though, is the question? I do like Boshek. I do like Falcon. I think Han Solo is actually the resource here. So they could deal 1. Do I care about that is the question. Sounds are fire, they say. All right. I might actually I've got so many plans, guys. It's been a good week. Yeah, if they go ground, we for sure win, for sure. I think I just reveal top card. We've got N1 Starfighter, doesn't do anything. We'll just get in for 4. We have a Sentinel in space. We can we've got Unveiled Might, which could be good. So now we just go Boshek as a pilot. See if we draw anything. Wow, we hit double 2-drop. That's like super rare in our deck. That's okay though. That's okay. Let's go Falcon. And then we actually don't even ready up a whole lot of things, so there's no reason to do the Han thing right now. We'll just claim, see what they've got. 5 resources, a lot. Maybe they got like a... Okay, they're like a full-on ground deck, which is not at all what I thought they were. So good on them, I suppose. This is not what I was expecting. All right, let's get in for 5. I mean, my opponent hasn't played any interaction. I'm assuming they don't have anything is what I'm assuming here, because otherwise they would have played it. I would imagine, at least. I mean, maybe they have something. I just don't believe that they do, because they would have played it. Like, if I'm them, I'm playing that. They just don't win this. Moral authority. Well, I guess I'm wrong. So be it. They're gonna get in for a good amount of damage. I mean, that's a lot of damage coming in. Deploy as pilot onto open circle A. So play Unveiled Might on the stolen AT hauler. They hit him for 5, but you know, this isn't too bad. Yeah, I mean, no, we lose, right? This to the moral authority. Yeah, I mean, I'm just so surprised that my opponent had anything. All right, let's just go Akbar because we have to hit something here. Yellow Ace's Bomber is a potential way to win. Oh, they have Radis. Sure. Why are they slow rolling like that? What is up with that? You should. Why are you playing Radis afterwards? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Hello there.
Okay. Yeah, Jacob, what's going on? Abrupt says, "Yep, that's some good interaction." Opponent's slow rolling us by like super hardcore. By the way, absolutely hardcore. All right, this is a good hand. I don't even care about interacting with them because we're faster than them. So yeah, we'll just play our space units here, and then oh man, R2 just got immediately worse. All right, that's fine. We'll pass. Neil, huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm playing Neil. Sure. I feel like if my opponent kills Neil, I'd rather them just do it now, you know? Like, sure, just kill Neil now. We're just going to get in some damage anyways. Yeah, see, my opponent doesn't even care. They're like, yeah, whatever. Stolen AT Holler on the top. We'll just get in for a good chunk here. I mean, here's the thing. My opponent can be pretty fast, so that could be a concern. Darksaber. Every single time I say something, it's just over. Like every single time I say something, it's freaking over. I mean, what is this? Yeah, I mean that's 11 points of damage. That's kind of obnoxious, huh? Sure, opponent, sure. They have the nuts curve. I mean, this is about as good as it gets when it comes. Trade route taxation, though, is very, very good. So yeah, we just resource the trade route taxation, and then we deploy. Let's reveal, actually. Commandeer, huh? We deploy as pilot. We trigger this, ready up resources, and then attach Unveiled Might. I don't think this is enough, though, right? 5. Actually, they don't have lethal just yet, so I'll take it. I should have attacked in with a different card because I forgot this gets -4, -0, but this didn't actually get hit into anything, so that's a little bit unlucky. Oh, man, they have the Sentinel as well? That's actually crazy. But here's the thing. We have a readied up A-Wing. So, but my opponent just deploys Ahsoka and then wins. Wow. I mean, Hu Yang, which is an upgrade killer, into Darksaber. What's actually playing the Han deck? It's just fun. It's a fun deck. That's it. We're waiting for some people to show up so we can do some draft. But once we get enough people, then we'll start doing some set 8 drafts. People can join my lobbies and stuff. So Daedra, they can start killing off things. Do I care about that, though, is the question. I'll keep. And I think what I'll do is resource the air superiority for sure. Then probably resource this open circle ace since it just dies. I know I have 2 of them, but I'd rather go with the N1 Starfighter here. They could choose to do 2 damage. We'll let them draw. We're going to claim. And I will just drop a big ol' Chewbacca on it. Cool. And then we're going to let them draw the whole game. They can draw to their heart's content. And then claim Rancor Keeper, huh? Han, double 1-drop. I like the Han normally, but we have a really nice curve here, which is Neil, open circle, ace, Y-wing. So we're going to Neil. They can kill it if they want, which they will. Looks like they're going to deal some damage to a base. And then we're going to go open circle, ace. Oh, wait, I messed up. Well, I mean, I didn't mess up necessarily, but... Oh, Admiral Akbar on top, too? All right. Nothing... Oh. I don't think I would do Ulysses Bomber here. So my opponent doesn't really have many answers. No Glory would work, but I mean, I'm just going to get in with this N1 Starfighter and just see what my opponent's going to do here. Because we go Akbar, and then we can grab... I guess it's these two. Get in for 2. And then we could play Han. Play another Akbar. How cool is that, guys? What? This is absurd. Oh my gosh. No hyperspace disaster one time. No hyperspace disaster one time. This is awesome. This is so sick. I'm not even gonna lie. Punch it. Oh my gosh. How do they answer this? This was like the dream curve, by the way. We got so lucky in this game. Anakin does nothing because we haven't killed anything. GG. That was a stomp. That was stomp. Oh my gosh. The double Akbar turn was crazy, by the way. We didn't even hit that well off Akbar, but that was awesome. Oh my gosh. Freaking love Akbar. Akbar is just so fun. I just love that card. It's so fun. Such a fun card. All right. Play. Oh, yeah. We're keeping this. This is a good hand, actually. This is a real good hand. I mean, Chewbacca turn 2 is going to be great because we got 2 1-drops here. I mean, assuming my opponent doesn't play like something that can kill my A-Wing, I guess. But then we have Akbar as a late game play, which is going to be... What the heck is this? Reanimated Night Trooper. Oh, okay. I guess if you're playing something, you may as well play that. Dornian Gunship actually could be relevant here, but I think I like the Bow Shek because it's just going to allow us to draw a bunch of cards. All right, let's just go Chewbacca on the Y-Wing. Just use our resources immediately, right? Expendable Mercenary. Well, my opponent's going to be on the I have a million resources plan, so we'll see if they have an answer to all this, but they're going to be accelerated pretty quickly here. Unsanctioned Patrol could come down. I actually think I'd rather go Bow Shek plus Y-Wing, so we'll see what my opponent's got. Resupply Carrier, so they can not quite kill this, but we'll go Bow Shek here. Draw a card. All right, we didn't hit that great. Punch it on top. We'll just get in for a few points of damage. Pass. Punch it again. Looks good. Do I have anything in the resource pile? Unveiled Might's in the resource pile, so that's going to be good. My opponent could have Hyperspace Disaster. That is a play that they could make. If they do, it's not the worst for us. Also, Turbo Laser Salvo, maybe. I mean, I don't know if you're actually playing Turbo Laser Salvo, but yeah, it's the Caloran of Space. It's like the U-Wing reinforcements, but cheaper. They can kill off the one Bow Shek. They have First Light. Wow, what a play! What a play! I mean, most people aren't even playing First Light. It's kind of a bad card these days, but sure. I mean, I'm just gonna reveal top card. It's a blue leader. Let's get in for 5. And then my opponent, what do they do? Okay, they're going to go like that. That's fine. Let's go ahead and trigger Akbar. Let's grab a couple units, huh? I guess it's just Falcon. I guess it's just yellow Aces Bomber, blue leader. Yeah, it's just these two, I think. Pass on the ambush. We can deploy Han as pilot onto here. We can ready up a bunch of resources, play Unveiled Might on this one, and then pass. I'm doing it like this because we have lethal with a punch it here. So if my opponent doesn't have an answer immediately, Ravager doesn't kill it. They have to have like Hyperspace Disaster, really. Yeah, so now we just go punch it and knock out their unit. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. All right, what are good limited cards you're looking for like this set? Like I said, we have Mastery, Frontrunner. So here. Yeah. Saber and L. What are the good limited cards you're looking for? Yeah. Cad Bane, Darksaber, Akbar. So I actually don't think Akbar is that great. And it's going to be fine in limited, but Akbar would probably be... It's just a 5 resource, 6/6 worst case scenario. So yeah, it's going to be good. Darksaber is great, for sure. Cad Bane is disgusting, right, as a leader. But those are not necessarily cards that you can rely on since they're commons and uncommons. Let's go and just peek at some cards here that we can... We'll just do a quick overview of some of the commons and uncommons. Since that's what we're going to be looking for. Let's go Ashes. Ashes of the Empire. Let's dive into rarity here. We got common and uncommon. So first off, any of these dual color cards, I'm kind of like, whatever. We're not in a splash set this time, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. But some of these are really, really strong, of course. Like Scorpionic Annihilator Drone's insane, right? Barris is amazing. So these are considered, like, these two, I would be like, oh yeah, these are fantastic. Like, absolutely disgusting, right? In terms of commons, Imperial Armored Commando is number one. It's just straight up number one. If you see this, it's just like the best card in the format, in my opinion. Like this is the best common in the set. Period. I don't think this is like a... I don't think this is a discussion. Like, it's just broken. It's just a broken card. It's one of the best cards from the set in Premier. If there's any argument against it, like, you better come with some convincing points, because I do not see how this cannot be the best common. I've already played a lit's bit of draft, and every single time this card's just been absolutely broken. So, in my opinion, this is the number one common in the set. Vigilance Villainy, who would have thought? Drew Sturgill, you do not need to have bought. I've already purchased the subscription. I've had it for a little bit, so yeah, you guys can just join in. In terms of common, I guess we'll start with commons only. So no uncommons real quick. So only commons, Imperial Armored Commando, number one, for sure. I actually think Strike Team Vanguard is just really good. It's a 3 resource 4/4. Just going to be fantastic. So great common there. Another one that I think is really, really solid is the Trexler. So this one's a grit, big unit, shield token, not bad at all. You could definitely not go wrong with any upgrades. Durasteel plating, cybernetic enhancement. These two are just good on leaders. Any upgrade on leaders are very, very strong. So especially if you have 5 or 4 to deploy leader, it's going to be good. As we move on, you can definitely go with Foundling Rescue. This can finish off units. I think it's just fine. It's just a kind of a fine common. So something to consider there. Any other good commons? Nothing like too crazy. Consortium Star Viper has always been good. A 3 resource 3 restore 2 is actually going to be pretty solid. I think people are going to super underrate Warrior's Legacy, and I think this is actually really good. I think it's actually one of the better upgrades, better commons. None of these are like standouts. Star Fortress Heavy Bomber, incredible common. 5 mana, 5 resource 3/3 space unit, already like not terrible, but it just kills something in the ground arena. Like, it could kill like so many different things. Non-unique is not a problem in limited. In Premier, it is a problem. So absolutely fantastic. Imposing Scout Walker is going to be amazing. This can hit leaders, so that's something to consider. Both those are fantastic. Heroic Purgle, probably the best cunning common in the format, like by a large margin. I think Heroic Purgle is going to be fantastic. After that, I mean, there isn't really anything too crazy. Those are the ones that are standouts to me. Like, these are the ones that when you see, you're like, okay, I kind of want to go into these colors. So probably the top 3: Star Fortress Heavy Bomber, Heroic Purgle, and Imperial Armored Commando. Those are the top 3. I think Strike Team Vanguard is very good. And then, like, some of these other ones are fine. You know, they're good. They're not great, like amazing. Like, again, Consortium Star Viper is a better common. Warrior's Legacy is a better common. Foundling Rescue is a better common. Shrexler's Armored Marauders are a better common. But those 3 are like a cut above the rest, in my opinion. So definitely be on the lookout for those ones. Are there any starter cards you have to see in the hyperfoil spots? I don't know if anything is good. Vader Anakin, do you feel good? I have to look at some of the starter cards. I don't know. That's a good question. I actually don't know off the top of my head, because I haven't been looking at that all too closely. For uncommons, there's a lot of cards here, okay? Uncommons are just disgusting. So for uncommons, as I said, these 2. Scion Shuttle's amazing. Fantastic. Shin is amazing. Morgan Elspeth is amazing. These 3 are just fantastic. The whole suite of Villainy Vigilance is just going to be great. I mean, Pointless Resist is kind of bad, but the other 3 are just fantastic. For Heroism, another great Hugh Yang is just disgusting. There's so many Mando shielded. There's so many random upgrades. This is maybe the best 2-drop in the entire format. You've got Armor, which is good if you have a lot of shielded units. Get Lost can be very, very solid removal. I actually like Grav Charge a decent amount. You be careful with this one though, because it's more of like a space removal is kind of how I consider it. Because whatever arena you're not in, it's removal for. Because you don't want to like play this on a ground unit and then you have your ground unit and then you just trade anyways. Moff Gideon's great. I do like that one. Hold them off is very, very strong. Very, very strong. Very good removal. Nowhere near Overwhelming Barrage. Like, nowhere near. Overwhelming Barrage is like first pick, best card in the whole format, but this is not quite there. Cyborg Mech is amazing. Absolutely fantastic. In any deck. It doesn't have to be Cad Bane. The Sabine Wren is great. This is a 5-mana, a 5 resource, 4/5 shielded. That's fantastic. I do think Ezra's quite good. I also think Kira is very good. This is just a fat unit, comes down and it just kills things. Yellow Ace's Bomber is also great. These are the uncommons that I'm really looking for. Just absolutely fantastic. So really, really good stuff. You're gonna see these. Then there's also some uncommons and commons in the starter deck cards, which is what some people are talking about here. Let me just take a look here. Well, I wonder how I pull this up. Is it under weekly play? No. Is it under? Where would it be under? Blue villainy cards? No, all 3 of these are exceptional. All 3 of these cards are exceptional. Like, incredibly good. Shin, Scion Shuttle, and Morgan Elspeth are all incredible. Any support card? Yeah, generally any support card is good. Let me just see. Where are the... Is it not under the Ashes of the Empire? Oh, I guess it's under the special deck rarity, right? Yeah, special. Okay, that's what we've got to do. And then we'll just pull up Ashes of the Empire. I forgot that that's a separate rarity. So in the special slots, this is a little bit weird because it's very, very uncommon to find these. But basically, the majority of these cards are very, very strong. Like, Luke's Jedi Lightsaber, this is a 3 resource, 3/3 upgrade. That's just going to be great. We've seen how powerful that is. So really like that one. Han Solo is going to be good. This is a 4 resource, 6/4 when it comes in with Saboteur. Leia is going to be fantastic. Darth Vader's amazing. Anakin is pretty good as well. You're really not going to be feeling any sort of regret for any of these cards. So definitely recommend any one of these. Super, super strong, powerful special deck cards. So villainy is just good. Blue villainy is just really good. This set. If we want to talk about some rares that you're kind of on the lookout for real quick. Some of the rares that are absolutely amazing. Paz Vizsla, very, very solid Sentinel. I really, really like that. Grand Admiral Thrawn can punch up, so I do like this one. It's not like a bomb, but it's really, really good. Balin and like Rook. These are not like bomb rares, by the way. These are not bomb rares. Corona 4. Corona 4 is a bomb. This is a 2 resource that potentially kills a unit on attack. Is insane. It is insane. Merrick, I wouldn't consider a bomb. Like, these are good rares, right? But I'm talking about like rares that are like, okay, this will win you the game, like disgusting levels. Corona 4 is definitely one of those. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet is insane. I mean, you just start trading off your units and you're just going to be totally fine. Casca might just be the best rare. I mean, the value that this card brings is just insane. Insane. It's just so disgusting. So gross. Bothan 5 is very, very strong. Just kind of like playing that value game. I actually find Operation Cinder to be very good, but it's really dependent on the deck that you're playing. Carson Teva can be very, very strong. And, you know, there are definitely some decks that can really utilize, like Hera is very good, Marok's very good. Basically, all the rares, there's a lot of rares that are really good. But if I just look at a card, I'm like, okay, this card in of itself, how strong it is. Like, Hera is a 3 resource, 3/4, right? You could definitely mess that up. Like, it's not unbeatable by any means. If you play like a strike team, right? Your opponent, he just kills Hera and it's gone. Marok, maybe you have to use like 2 attacks in to kill it, but it's probably not going to kill your unit. But it's going to be very strong. No doubt about it. These are going to be good cards. Don't take that. But yeah, these are good stuff. And Drew's, as Drew said, yeah, Koska plus Bo-Katans are great. I would agree. For limited, yes. Marok is one of the best rares in Premier. It just is. So yes, I agree with that. If that was the statement, 100%. You're totally right. It has just been so good. But in terms of limited, I think like the value engines that this has, I don't think the format's like super fast. It really depends, but yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention Queen Saruna. Disgusting in a lot of cases. Like you usually have something to match one of their units on board, and this could be very good. I wouldn't consider it like quite a bomb, but I do think it's very, very strong. So yeah, there is a lot of very strong. And I actually think even like Lang, I think this is one that's kind of underrated as well. I don't think it's a bomb either, but you know, this is one that's pretty good. It's kind of similar to Crosshair, if you guys remember Crosshair in the past, but this just comes down earlier. And I thought Crosshair was good in limited as well. It's just this one comes down even earlier. So yeah, all bonuses for my friend Lang here. Very, very strong. So good stuff, good stuff. I actually, some of the big capital ships I'm kind of disappointed with. You don't have to pay. I set it up and I'll invite you guys, or I'll open up the link. If you guys have someone who owns it, then you can join the draft. You should be able to join the draft. At least that's what I had read. So what about legendaries? For legendaries, you know, you're really not going to go wrong with a lot of these cards. Let's say that first off. But right off the bat, I actually am not a huge fan of Chimera. Like, Chimera is good. Don't get me wrong. This is a good card. But it's not like that bomb legendary that's going to win you the game when it comes down. You do need to have some setup for it. You know, you're going to have a unit most often. You're going to be able to kill their best unit. You're going to heal up. But the healing is not necessarily as good in this than Premier. It's still very good. Pre-Vizsla, disgusting. It is 8 resources, though, so there are some games where it's not going to be applicable. But if you do get to 8 resources, this will just straight up win you the game. I like Mandalorian a lot. A 4-resource, 5/4 shielded's already, like, super good. This one I do think is quite a bomb. Gallius Rex, usually there's not enough keywords. It's not really super playable in my opinion. Akbar can be good. It's kind of a 5-resource 6/6 though. Ravager, I don't think is early enough to be super good. I do think Luke Skywalker can be good, but it's not super likely when you have 4 units. So it really depends. Darksaber, really good. Really good legendary. Whistling Birds, incredible. On a leader, absolutely disgusting. Ninth is Sister, super strong. Zeb is super strong. Boba Fett's Rancor could be hit or miss. You know, just depends. Gorian Shard's Corsair is really good. I actually think Elzar is something that could be played, but it's only with Force Leaders when it's really strong, and there's not really that many options for that one. But I think Whistling Birds is incredible. Night Sister is incredible. Darksaber is incredible. And Pre-Vizsla is incredible. Those are the legendaries. I actually think legendaries are weaker than rares in general. But the upgrades are the ones that you want to focus on. Like, +2/+2 for 3 resources is honestly already a playable upgrade in Premier or in Limited in a lot of cases. But this one, you know, you can just get so much value when you put it on a leader and you just kill off all their units on repeat. It's just insane. It's just so good. So really good stuff. That said, let's just protect the pod here. And then we'll see here. Elzar's kind of stuff. I feel like Elzar's been bad. I don't, especially in Premiere, because there's just way too many decks that are running so many events. So you just pick up whatever. All right. So I am in, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go live pod draft. What is competitive? Best of 3 matchmaking. All right, let's just do competitive draft. Why not? All right, cool. So now this is public. And then we can copy the URL. Okay, so I've just dropped the URL in the chat. For anyone who wants to join, just click on the link. You guys can draft set 8, the brand new set, before it's even out, before pre-releases even happen. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. So click on the link, join if you want to. You are welcome to. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if we actually have enough people to draft. If not, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and play with who we have and add some bots. As our premiere in this event, heavy meta is definitely rough. Yeah, I agree with you, Mongoose. I do think that it's pretty tough to be able to utilize Elzar effectively in a very controlling meta. There's just too many events roaming around for this to be good. All right, so link has been dropped in the chat, guys. If you want to join in, generally you kind of have to have a Discord to link it, but I know you could sometimes get in without that. But just definitely check that out. Elzar has a real small niche. I've seen him used as a finisher in Vader, Pilot, Yellow to make several ties a problem, but playing him late at 7 is game over. I suppose. I think Vader Yellow is really, really rough in this new set, actually. I do not think Vader Yellow is well situated at all. So, like, Cad Bane plus, like, IG 2000s running around is just game over for that deck. It is brutal. There's so many Cyril Karns people are playing. There's so many, like, Wraths or, like, ramp effects. Heck, if you're playing, like, people are playing collateral damage. Let's call it war. These are all just, like, instant 2-for-1s for the... For the Vader Yellow deck or against the Vader Yellow deck. So, like, I think Vader Yellow is really rough. So maybe Elzar is good in that deck, but I don't think that deck is good at all. So that's a rough one. You know, that is a rough one. All right, so one more seat available for someone. We have a full 8. You're waiting for the match to start. Maybe you want to leave and try to rejoin. What happens if I randomize the seats? Aha! I have the other person in here. What's your name, Grievous? It's 8 out of 8. What's your name? All of you all prank me by not using your actual Twitch or YouTube name for the... All right, let's start the draft. You guys are ready? Let's go. All right, perfect. Okay, let's see it. All right, what do I want to pick? So I think Sabine's actually pretty good in draft. I think this is a leader that you could definitely consider. Now, remember, we're passing to the right, which means this person's going to take Cad Bane, and we're going to get Grief. So, oh, wait, they took Grief. Never mind. The timer's very fast, by the way. I mean, this is an amazing group of cards. What did I get for my rare? I got Dathomiri Magics, 3 non-vehicle units that cost 2 or less. Not exactly something I could reasonably set up. There's a Corona 4. Corona 4 is not in, like, the 2 leaders that I want to play. Cad Bane is so disgusting that I feel like we've got to go in that direction. So do I want to just take Deadly Vulnerability? Because this could act as a removal option in Cad Bane. Now, I do think Cad Bane is exceptional. Now, we are passing... Cad Bane is passing to me, though. So there's a Cad Bane passing to me. Maybe I just take Corona 4? No, Cad Bane's just too strong here, I think. I think Cad Bane's just way too strong. Because Corona 4 will lock me into, like, Sabine plus something. So we'll just see where we go from here. Well, we would have taken the Sabine Wren now. It's probably the best card in the pack. I think Deadly Vulnerability is actually really good in Cad Bane. Because, remember, you could still use it on, like, 2 health units and then kill their unit with a Cad Bane action. So we're passing Corona 4, which I do not like. But the next best card is Sabine Wren, then, like, Razor Crest, reinforcing Light Cruiser. I'm actually going to take Sabine Wren. I don't like being passed to by Cad Bane. And then you have, like, Shin and then Shin. So I do think my opponents are going to be wanting to draft villainy, so I think this is just going to be the way we have to go. There's a Heroic Purgle. I mean, we could have gone Corona 4, Heroic Purgle, Sabi, which is a great start. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking the Heroic Purgle. It's the best card in the pack. Onyx Cinder is a big space unit, but yeah, I mean, you know, shouldn't have taken the Deadly Vulnerability. Should not have taken the Deadly Vulnerability. Way too fast. We gotta get in there. We gotta get these games done and over with. So now we've got Clan Ren Loyalist. Lang is okay, but then we've been Cunning. We kind of gotta go Aggression or Vigilance as our other aspect. I could just take Imperial Defector. That really solidifies me not going Cad Bane. I really like Snub Fighter Squadron, but I do think Imperial Defector. I think we just have to kind of go that heroism direction, unfortunately. All right, Foundling Rescue, Fang Fighter Squadron. Yeah, I mean, Foundling Rescue is a fine card. I could have had Corona 4. Could have had Corona 4. Corona 4, I think, is really good, but it's a tricky one to play, you know. So you have Heroic Purgle, we've got Sabine Wren, we've got Foundling Rescue, and we've got Imperial Defector. A second Heroic Purgle, huh? I mean, we will dominate the space. We will dominate the space. Yeah, this is a competitive draft setup, by the way. So this is how it would be if you guys play in any events. Sometimes the local events are a little bit more loosey-goosey, which is fine with the drafts and stuff. But double Heroic Purgle, I mean, we've got space covered for sure. So now it's just a matter of what other cards can we pick up alongside that. Inspiring Veteran is not bad. Home One's a big unit. Amnesty Officer's not really playable. Fairy Droid, honestly, the advantage tokens can be okay. I actually am tempted to go with the Inspiring Veteran here over Home One, so I'm going to grab that. Outcast here. We also have Zealous Soldier, Covert Veteran. Yeah, I'll take Zealous Soldier. This is a good turn 1 play. Really, really nice curve now. We got double Heroic Purgle. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking our spot. So this is our pack back. We don't have the Corona 4, but we can go like Master Stroke. I guess we'll take the Master Stroke. We have really not seen anything that would make us miss going into Cad Bane. I actually think Full of Surprises is a totally playable card. I think this card is not bad at all. Far, Far Away, Perseverance. I'll take a Perseverance. I actually think Perseverance is pretty good. Trexler's Armor Marauder's fine, but, you know, maybe actually take that instead. Covert Believers. Wow, no one took the Snub Fighter Squadron. It's kind of crazy. I mean, Covert Believers might be something we play, so I'll just take that. Mortar Trooper, I guess. And then, okay, so we do a little quick review here. We can do it by cost. So double Heroic Purgle, Sabine. We got our 5-drop covered. Alongside Covert Believers. Inspiring Venture, Imperial Defector, Zealous Soldier. Not too bad, not too bad. So, yep. I mean, good stuff, right? Good stuff. Foundling Rescue's not bad. We got some early plays, got some mid-game plays, got some really nice space interaction. I don't mind this. Wow, we have Barris. We could have Corona 4 and Barris. It's crazy, by the way. Queen Saruna is good too, but I mean, we're too far in. I don't think we can go command at this point. I don't think cutting is the viable option. My opponent is in Grief Karga, so Grief Karga is passing to me this pack, which means that we're probably going to get pretty cut from Cunning Vigilance here. So 2 Foundling, a second Barris. I mean, I think this card's pretty good. Also, I don't mind Gallifrey Transport. Grassroots Resistance is fine. Foundling Rescue is okay, right? Yeah, this is a second Barris. I don't mind this at all. This is a nice start. It's a nice start. I like it. Another inspiring veteran. Huh. You choose your path as well. Do we have enough Mandalorian units? We can create one when Sabine Wren comes down, I guess. Nebulon Sea Frigate, inspiring veteran. Could just take the Star Fortress Heavy Bomber because it's the best card in the pack. Yeah, just take that. Ooh, Bo-Katan's Gauntlet. We're slamming that one. Okay, we really need to pick up some earlier plays at this point. I actually would play the Noti Mobile Pod. I think that's a fine card. Yeah, it's a good one. You're right, Drew, but my assumption is that they're going to be playing their best leaders. Not that that's what they're playing. That's my... Kira? Oh, okay, well, we got our... Oh, man, we got our top end situated. We got to figure out how to get there, though. My first Ash card this week, a Darth Vader promo card. That is insane. Nasdaq passing a prestige card. You right. Can't pass the prestige cards. You can't do that. It's too brutal. Can't do it. All of Surprises, another one, another inspiring veteran. Yeah. Scion Shuttle's really good. Do I take that or just take the 3-drop? Yeah, I guess I'll take inspiring veteran. I don't love this card, but it is a playable card. Grav Charge. I do like Grav Charge. I think I'd prefer Grav Charge over the Covert Veteran here. I don't mind the cheap interaction. Don't mind that at all. Then we have Duchess's Protectors. I could take that. Or I could take the Defender. I mean, this is a decent upgrade, but let's actually go with this one. I actually think it's actually a pretty good upgrade. New Order. I guess we'll take the Star. I guess we'll take the Emperor's Champion, I suppose. How do you draft online? Ian, good question. We are using a site called Protect the Pod. This one, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever you call it, the set 8 version is paid only. Nowhere to hide. I guess we'll take the best card in the pack. Okay, Zealous Soldier came back. I am totally fine with playing a lot of these. This is a 2-resource 3/3. This is going to kill a lot of things that your opponent might have. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's just go ahead and sort by cost here. So we've got Imperial Defector, double Zealous Soldier. We've got Full of Surprises. So kind of light on the early plays, but we do have some interaction, Foundling Rescue, Grav Charge. I like Barris with some of our units that might be doing some early trades, so I do like that. We have some really nice space interaction and 5-drops. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet, Heroic Purgle. I might even play Star Fortress Heavy Bombers, a 7-drop. Kira, I mean, we have our top end situated, really. I think that's going to be good enough. So we'll see what we just open. Elzar, huh? Oh, there's the Elzar. I don't even think that card's that good. Wow. I mean, I guess that's the pick, though. I guess that's the pick. Mandalorian Scout, actually. Hold on, I didn't even see Mandalorian Scout. Yeah, I'm just grabbing the Mandalorian Scout. Yes, it can eventually do some weird things to us, but yeah, just gonna slam that one. Keep them talking. So we do have a Durasteel plating here, which I might just take. Scorponok is very good, but we're not in command here. Scorponok's very, very strong. Yeah, just going to take that, be happy with it. Another Sabine. Do I take the prestige card now? I mean, we have so many like late plays, though, is the problem. We really... What would I take instead of it? Buy time, the mobile pod. We have so many 3-drops too, though. With Barris and double. Yeah, we just got to take the Sabine, I guess. All right, so Sabine in. Another Mando Scout, though. Yeah, I'll take another Mando Scout. Just a nice high value early play. We don't have a crazy amount of interaction, so we'll see. But Mando Scout. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should be like this. Nope, that doesn't work at all. Chat on the left-hand side is much better. Remnant Official. This one's a fine card. We have Fairy Droid. Maybe I just go Fairy Droid. It's a 5/5. Maybe Mos Eisley Modifier. No, this is not good. Should take the Remnant Official. It's a fine card. Another Kira. Oh, I mean, we're not going to play anything else. I mean, I will play another Kira. It's just a fat unit that kills something a lot of the times when it comes into play. I mean, it's just good. It's just good, right? Jeez. Okay, we got another full of surprises. We could play Way of the Mandalore. I don't love any of these. I could play another full of surprises, but yeah, I guess I'll just take the Way of the Mandalore. I don't think it's really going to be played in our deck, but it could. It could. Helix Starfighter. I probably will take this one. No, just a aggressive space unit. Take the Nebula and Seafrigger, but we have a lot of 5-drops. We really don't have that many 4s, so I think I'd rather do this for curve purposes. There's our pack that came back here. No T Nomad. I think we should take the Gallifrey Transport. And then we've got the Bandit, the Pit Droid team. I think the Emperor's Champion. I'm hate drafting a little bit here, but okay. Balin Skull, I guess, is the pickup here. I do feel like Cunning was open. There's so many Cunning villainy cards, though. Maybe villainy was open. I mean, I just assume people are playing Cad Bane and stuff. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can build a deck here. We're going to play Sabine Yellow, which is going to be an interesting combination. Definitely not my first one to play, but we're going to go Grav Charge, Mando Scout, Defector, Zealous Soldier, Durasteel. One of these is probably playable. Barris, Remnant Official, Inspiring Veterans. Yeah, we're going to grab these. These are all good. Double Kira's good. Armor Marauder. Okay, so that's 26 cards that I'm like reasonably happy to play. And what do we follow up this with? So we could potentially play Way of the Mandalore. We could potentially play Star Fortress on a splash. Master Stroke can be okay in certain circumstances. I guess I'm playing Way of the Mandalore. Maybe I should have taken some more earlier plays. I shouldn't have hate drafted. I should have played the Pit Droid. I don't think Pit Droid's very good, so I'm not like super disappointed in that, but we have a really good late game finish. You just have to get there, huh? We could Turning the Tide as removal. I mean, I actually think Full of Surprises can potentially... Maybe we just play a second one too. There's so many shield tokens and advantage tokens and all this stuff. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think I'm going to play this. All right. So, yes, there's 20 minutes. Please don't take 20 minutes. But I'm going to hit ready to play. And then the companion to queue on Carabas with your interesting. You still think your deck's kind of buns? I've never used the companion app. Let's go see what this is, huh? Let's go see what this is. I've never used this before. Yeah, I'm going to add it as an extension. Cool. Then we'll sign it with Discord. Sure. I'm testing this out for you guys that have never used it. Yep, authorize that. So wait, so we're just waiting for everyone to be ready here. How does this work? Let's start round 1. And then I'm guessing you just get auto queued. Huh. We'll find out how this works. I have no idea. Got past 2 legendaries in your colors, but you're not sure how your deck's going to perform, huh? Very nice. First time drafting ever. It's a very, very fun way to play. It is my personal favorite way to play card games in general, is to draft. It's definitely how I like playing, so. All right. Only a few more minutes for deck building, and then we'll start round 1, and then I guess we'll play the best of 3. And then we'll see what we do. Queue on Carabas with your Protect the Pod pool, type games back to this page, and rewatch your replays. This is cool. This is cool if this is how it works. This is sorry, someone tries to compete my late game. You're playing in Galactics. I am not. I actually have a memorial/funeral to go to, so I will not actually be there. Wish we had been able to view our deck during drafts. That's the competitive component of it. It adds another spin on there. Talk my store and do their store showdowns as a draft. That's really cool. I love limited gameplay. I participate in every chance I get. It's my favorite way to play the game. Favorite, not sealed. Okay, I like Premier more than sealed because sealed's a lot more luck, right? But I really do like draft. I think draft is just like the best way to play. Just waiting on Brodus Fett and Your Greatness. If it takes too much longer, I'm gonna just start round 1, and then I don't know how this companion app works, but we're gonna see. They should auto match us for rounds, and if that's the case, you just copy the link, right, and then you can just post it into Carabas and then just play your games, right? So that's the idea there. That is the idea there. Okay, waiting for one more person. One more gamer. All right, we're ready. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and just see here. So if I start round 1, we'll just start. And then where gets Jake. Cool. So if I go and just, how do I play? Okay, so I do have the Wayfarer companion though. Huh. All right. Well, we'll just go ahead and copy the link. And then I'll just create a lobby. So this is just how we're going to do it. Just create the lobby. And then I can just make it a public lobby. So we'll do limited, next set, best of 3. And then private. Actually, I can just do public. That's fine. All right. So up against Jake, actually. So Grievous, you and I are fighting. So we play on Carabas afterwards. I guess there's like a little play button. This is really, really cool, actually. Companion app is awesome. And then we will just see what we do here.
Hello there.
Okay, we're in. So everyone else, you have your opponents here. So if you're on the site, you'll have all your opponents here. So your matchups, guys, you just play in a Carabas games. You just launch a lobby and then get the other person to join. It's best of 3, and you guys are welcome to post your links in the chat since that's all we're doing here. Welcome to post your links in the chat to get the games in. Or you can post to Discord here. So, whoops, did not mean to do that. Oh, well. Whoops. Don't even know what happened, but that's okay. Yep, so all you're going to do is start a public lobby or a private lobby for Carabast. And then you just post it in there in the chat. So you can even say your name on here. You know, your matchups. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Ready up. Start the game. See what we've got here. Up against an Ezra yellow. Ooh. Mulligan, because we don't have a turn 1 play, but that's fine. Start option was clickable, huh? I mean, I just installed it, but I guess it didn't work. Maybe I have to link. Maybe I have to restart it. All right, still no turn 1 play. A little bit unfortunate there, but that is okay. So we've got full of surprises. Maybe. I doubt it, though. I think I'm just going to resource these two, and then unfortunately for us, we are just going to miss out on turn 1. It's really, really bad, actually. But all right, we'll pass, see what my opponent's got. They do have a turn 1 play. Fortunately, it is a space unit, which we have a lot of answers for, so I don't mind that at all. And then my opponent can get in some extra damage here because I will try to give my unit a shield token here. And they can hit in for 3 if they want. I'm just going to go Remnant Official. This thing's going to get Restore 2. It's going to be a 3/3 Restore 2 shielded. Why is this a... Oh, it's an Outcast. Yeah, of course. 3/3 shielded. Juicy. Pretty excellent stuff here. Love that. They can hit in for 3. Claim initiative. And then we'll see what they've got. Full of surprises, huh? Wow. What a play. It is what it is. But we've got one of our own. So, you know what? Opponent with the full of surprises. We're going to yoink that shield token back. They had a 1-drop plus the full of surprises. So, sure. They're going to hit in for a good amount of damage, though. We have Durasteel plating as well, which I probably would play on the Remnant Official here after attacking. Flanking tie interceptors. They're just going to get in some damage here, sure. Get in for 4. We have double Heroic Purgle in the deck, by the way, so we should be able to deal with this. Unfortunately, we are not quite doing anything yet, but we'll get there, I believe. I believe. Let's go Durasteel plating on the Remnant Official. It says Restore 2, so it's going to be pretty good. Mando Scout, Zealous Soldier. I mean, I think I'm just going to be... Unfortunately for us, we'll probably play 2 units here, actually. We have Ezra deploy, which would be good. This thing has Saboteur. Deploy Sabine. You guys are getting in the games. Unsanctioned Patrol. Sure, getting in some damage. I like it. Hit in for 4. We will just play Sabine and exhaust this, the Ezra. Bakken Saber, huh? I think we'll claim. And then I will... Oh, wow. DDC Defender is so good here. Where is my my Heroic Purgles, guys? Amnesty Officer. Okay, I don't think that's a really playable card, but they got it. Let's go and just attack in here. Knock out that unit, and then we'll be able to hit this one and then play Barris to heal up to. Again, any heroic Purgle probably just wins us the game. Star Fortress Heavy Bomber. Well, I guess that's a space unit. Oh, this one's a unique unit. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I forgot that that's a... I'll take it. Yep, they're just passing around some advantage like crazy. Heroic Purgle. My goodness. Come on, deck. You can do it. Heroic Purgles. Hit me with They're just claiming. I'll play the Star Fortress Heavy Bomber just as a unit. Okay, here's a Heroic Purgle. I'll take it. This is what we needed. Really. We do have some interaction here, which I do like. We technically have lethal on board with just our units in the ground. So they got Get Lost. So now we just go Heroic Purgle, knocking out the Unsanctioned Patrol. And then they could hit on a little bit of damage, but then we just knock this out. And then they're left with like no more units. So that's the idea. They try to go for Get Lost, and it didn't work out for them at all here. Very nice. So Sabine, excellent, able to exhaust. Heroic Purgle came in just in the nick of time to close out this game. And then Master Stroke, huh? Close, very close, but good game. All right, get into the next game. That was very close. Do I want anything from the sideboard? Nope. We're just gonna ready up and run it back. All right. Let's see. We got a 2-drop this time, so I'm keeping. I also really like Heroic Purgle, so I'm going to resource probably Kira. Doesn't seem that good since it's a 7-drop. All right, I'm going to give them advantage tokens. I want to play a shielded unit, so I'll take it. Once again, we have full of surprises, so if they do happen to have the full of surprises that they're running, then we can always just do it. Okay. Let's just go Durasteel Plating here. Desert Sharpshooter, very, very solid unit. They can hit in. We're going to kill the Desert Sharpshooter here. They may just try to trade across the board. They're going to hit this. Okay. Knock out the Desert Sharpshooter. We'll pass. Double Heroic Purgle. I do like that. They're not unique. So very, very ground-based game from our opponent here now. Very, very ground-based game. So I think we will just give some tokens over there. I know this could potentially defeat my Zealous Soldier, but I think I'm okay with that. We'll see what they've got, though. See what my opponent's going to do here. They're passing. All right, we'll kill. Play this as a 3/5 shielded. My opponent has an answer for it. Like Get Lost, that's fine. I've Grassroots Resistance. That's terrible for them. They're just gonna claim. Yeah, I was like, that's a horrible play. I mean, not that they can do anything else, but it's just like, dang, that's the play that you've got. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, Ezra deploy. We're just gonna go Sabine Wren, exhaust that one, and then I think we just attack in to base now. Grassroots Resistance to remove a shield token. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, there's Akira, there's another Sabine, Trexler. I mean, my opponent has had no space units this game, and they had all like mono space units last game to hit us, so we'll resource one of the Heroic Purgles. Sabine Wren's very good. Trexler is gonna be very good. I guess we can't shield anything right now, but Elzar, huh? All right, I mean, we're gonna take Master Stroke. And what do I want to do here? I mean, yeah, I mean, they can hit us for a lot of damage, I guess. I can also just kill off my own Sabine. I think it's worth it just to kill this off and remove all the advantage. I don't take as much damage. Yeah, this is going to work out because now we can play Sabine again and then... Oh, wait. I meant to attack. I thought... Well, little mistake there. Meant to attack. That's okay. Yeah. I think I'll just resource this one. Elzar. This is what I mean by Elzar. It's like, you got advantage, but like, it doesn't do anything, and then they just drew me a card, kind of. I don't know. All right. They're going to do something else. They're going to hit base. Sure, we're going to hit in for 3 here, actually. And then Kira can discard a card to deal 3 to Elzar to finish him off. Nice. All right, let's go Kira, discard the Master Stroke, kill off Elzar. Now they're going to claim. I know I could have gotten a shield token, but I don't think it's going to be super relevant here. Let's see. Okay, they're going to hit in for 4. You're giving one of us advantage token. All right. Let's go ahead and just hit in for 3 here. I might play the Trexler Armored Cruiser here. May not. I'm probably going to play Barris. Maybe the Heroic Purgle to get to... Oh, yeah. Just immediate Heroic Purgle, I think. Let's give some advantage out, because if they give it to the Militia, that's fine. If they give it to the Heroic Purgle, that's also fine. Aspiring Veteran, huh? Yeah, that's gonna be okay. So we can go 5 here. Foundling Rescue. Well, that doesn't really do too well here, huh? So let's just go 5 here. And then we'll go Heroic Purgle. Shielded Ambush. Then we can play the Barris. We can heal up 2, I guess, and then kill off the Militia. And then we'll pass. And they say, good game. Just killed off all their units, really. That was pretty nice. I was a little bit worried about that first game, but Heroic Purgle came in just in the nick of time. So I'll take it. So finish off the best of 3. And not bad. I'll take it. While we're waiting, we may as well jump into some games here. So let's go ahead and just jump into some games while we're waiting. But yeah, I mean, that was exactly how we wanted to go for, right? That was exactly what we wanted to do.
Hello there.
Alrighty, let's see here. Yeah, I'll keep this. No, I think it's pretty bad. This is a much better hand, actually. Got Neil, and then we'll go Y-Wing, punch it. Not the ideal draw. Not bad, though. See what Hu Yang does. Probably hitting Neil, I'm guessing. Yeah. All right, let's see. Outland Protector. Just get in for 1 here. All right, they're going to hit. Let's go N1 Starfighter. We will just hit just to get our 1 more damage in. Pass. Okay, couple 1-drops. Not ideal. Looking for a little bit more explosiveness here, but that's okay. Okay, we will see Blue Leader on top. Get in for 2. Huh. Well, play a bunch of units out. Pass. Falcon, blue leader. Probably go blue leader here. We'll see what my opponent wants to do. Okay, they're gonna kill off one of my Outland Protectors. That's fine. Let's just go 3 damage here. By the way, let's see. People are still playing in their matches. So 3 damage into the T6 shuttle here. Protect the pod. Yeah, sure. Let's just go ambush. Don't need to pay 2. And then let's just get in for reveal top card. It's a bow check. Okay, this makes me want to just claim here since I can draw some cards. Don't mind that. Let's go play with piloting. Drew a couple cards. Dornian Gunship could be good. Trade route taxation can come down. And then we get some good resources ready. Lost and Forgotten. Sure. And then they can restore a bunch here upcoming. Let's go reveal top card. It's a stolen AT hauler. Let's get in for some damage. And then we can attack in for 3. Claim. And then now we've got play out the A-Wing. And then we can go deploy as a pilot onto the blue leader, I suppose. Play this using plot. And then Hu Yang just is such a good card, man. Hu Yang's so good. Bunch of 1-drops, bunch of nonsense, really. Just not a very strong draw at all. A little bit unfortunate. They get in the game very quickly here. Leia's gonna heal them up. Yeah, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. All right, where are we at with the games? Is everyone finished? We may just stick with 1 best of 3, honestly, and just run another draft since it might just take a while to get through these games. But we'll see. I don't even know if everyone's playing right now. What other deck do we want to run here? Oh, yes, my favorite. You guys will enjoy this one. My absolute favorite. Oh, yeah, this is a good hand. Up against Director Krennic here, huh? Let's resource these 2. All right. Let's just claim, draw a card. The Gonk. I like it. See if they defeat it immediately. They thought about it. They thought about it for sure. We'll go Reckless Sacrifice, then claim. Where on earth is Hera in this list? Don't need Hera. We play like no units. Don't need it. Claim, draw a card. So they can ramp out stuff, but who cares? Killing Android is going to be good, though. For them. Okay, that is a lot of nonsense is what this is. No Hera. It's a full control list. You don't need Hera at all. Let's go droid laser turret. It's like a no unit deck in the early game. Don't need to heal for 20 if I'm killing everything. Nope. All right, they're just gonna defeat it. We'll claim. pay without credits. Hyperspace Disaster. A couple of Wraths. Yeah. I mean, Android coming in and create another credit token. I mean, they could create 1 million credit tokens. We're going to be drawing 1 million cards. So I don't think it's going to be relevant. One must destroy to create. It's actually cool, though. Profundity. That'll probably be good at some point. Bo-Katan's probably going to be weak. I mean, realistically, we have like no plays this turn, but who cares? I could play Rebellious Hammerhead, but I don't really want to. No units. These are all late game units. They don't even count. They're win cons. They're not units. Nonsense. Let's just get in for 2. Come on, guys. You know better. You guys know better. I guess I'm just going to claim. I don't really see a reason not to. I'm not sure what they could play that makes me scared of this. Like Annihilators, whatever. Like, this is the problem with Krennic. Like, yeah, you can ramp all you want. It does not matter to me. No glory on my droid laser turret. I like it. Yeah, let's just play Luthen's Hallcraft. Match 2 is ready. Oh my gosh. Well, we got to finish this game now because I got to prove it to you all. I've got to prove it to you all. So we must finish. Pre-Vizsla. Oh, yes. Defeat this, please. Please defeat it. Oh, yes. Perfect. Perfection. They're going to discard 2 cards. How do they win this game? They discarded Expendable Mercenary and Nonsense. All right. Pay without credit tokens, grab charge. So we'll take a couple hits here, but I don't really care about that. And then Lost and Forgotten, huh? We'll just go Lost and Forgotten on the Pre-Vizsla here. And then we'll claim, and then they'll draw some more cards, which is fine. Claim, draw a card. Isn't this fun gameplay? Isn't this great gameplay? What good gameplay is this? Chimera, no value. Oh, this is just tragic. This truly is just tragic. We go to collateral damage, and we just go Profundity. They have no glory. It's kind of sad, but I think I'm okay with that. Well, we have to use a credit, I guess. No, let's just go Anakin. Sure, just kill off Chimera. Seems good. Seems good. Wow, what riveting gameplay. The new meta has arrived. What am I looking at? The Great Mothers. Okay. Huh. The Great Mothers, huh? I don't think that's particularly good, but I'll take it. Okay, Door Technician. So we can go... Oh, man. We have so many options here. I think we just go Bo-Katan, right? And then they probably have an answer for this, sure. And then whatever, we'll just let them answer this. You turn your opponent to 2x speed. I agree. We need a 2x speed right now. We need 2x speed. All right, let's claim. I will draw a card. Put it on the we're never going to do anything game plan. Okay, so second No Glory was played. I think I'm more comfortable playing out the Profundity now. Koska, huh? Yeah, I mean, we'll just play out a Pre-Vizsla here. If they have their own Pre-Vizsla, it'll just go Pre-Vizsla, knock these two out. Shielded, shielded. They can deploy Krennic, but then we just single reactor ignition, right? Sure. Deploy Krennic all you want. We're just going to claim, and they're going to play another unit. We're going to go single reactor ignition. If they play another unit, great. If they don't, who cares? We have a million cards in hand. Oh my gosh, Chimera. Yeah, this game feels pretty over at this point, huh? We're just going to go single reactor. We're getting to the point where we can play multiple cards in a turn, and that's the key. That's the key. They're claiming. Cool. Let's call it war. Can be resourced here. I haven't resourced any aggressive negotiations, have I? Yeah, because that's going to be kind of like the win con here for sure. So Profundity can come down and just knock out a card in hand. They've got Bothan 5. Okay, so we're just going to go Profundity. Knock out a unit, or knock out a card in hand. Discard the Expendable Mercenary, sure. It's going to claim, so we'll just pass then. Rebellious Hammerhead, Piercing Shot. I'm trying to figure out what my opponent's looking for here. They're looking for like No Glory or something? I don't know. But we have an answer to like everything that they play here. Annihilator. They can take out the other Profundity, sure. So now we just go Hyperspace Disaster. Opponent discards. And we'll just go Hyperspace Disaster. Then we'll go Hana, pass, another Hana. We'll grind them out eventually. We'll play multiple plays in a turn at some point. Aggressive negotiations also like allows us to do some crazy things. Pre-Vizsla, huh? Sure. So we just go Rebellious Hammerhead and then Anakin. Ooh, we're making 2 plays in a turn now, guys. It's scary. Watch out. Watch out. I can go Hana plus red 5 as well. I go Hana Tree Remembers. Maybe I do that instead. I don't like the Restore 2 that this is going to offer. So let's go Hana Tree Remembers. Pass. Another Tree Remembers. Let's call it War. Opponent, come on. Play faster. Come on. We're in a control match. You got to play faster. I will say that's one thing that people really need to work on. If you are going to play like controlling decks, you really need to be able to play the game very quickly. Otherwise, the game is just, you can't win. Like, no one can win. I think people are going to struggle with that, especially since of the way the Enoch, huh? You're just playing out cards just because I like it. They're going to claim initiative. So we can go aggressive. We can actually just go aggressive negotiations in. We'll go Rebellious Hammerhead on Enoch. And then, I mean, we're so far ahead at this point. Game 1 equals all 3 games. Yeah, but the problem is, like, what if, like, this is exactly what I mean, I guess, is, okay, sure, if that is the case, then they have no chance of winning once they lose this first game. So you just got to play really fast at that point. Right? Like, if that is what happens, then yeah. So we win. There's no way they can do anything in this game. I had a feeling this game was going to be over a very long time ago, but, you know, we're here. 5 damage into base. We have 2 Pre-Vizslas ready to go. So we go, Pre-Vizsla. They had double Casca that they were ready for, huh? I'm just doing this just to mess with them, because there we go. All right, cool. GG. GG. All right, let's see what match we've got. Game 2. And this is not working for me, huh? All right, hold on. Let's copy the link, and then let's create lobby. Premiere, do limited, best of 3, and cool. All right, so I'm up against the your great something. So I have just created a lobby, my friend, and if you'd like to join, that would be great. You get the win if you ever shut up. Go for it. We'll draft again here after this game. Best of 3. I'll just draft again since we're losing some opponents. And then we can get some new people since we've had quite a few people join the stream lately. We'll wait only a little bit. And then if my opponent isn't going to join, we'll have someone in chat with their limited deck. You guys can join.
Hello there.
Okay, cool. We've got our opponent here. Awesome. I wasn't sure if our opponent was actually in the chat, so. Ooh, we've got an Ahsoka. Ahsoka is here, huh? Okay. Let's go. All right. I'm liking our chances so far. We've got Mandalorian Scout. This looks like a good hand. I'm definitely keeping this. Probably get rid of the 2 expensive cards in our hand. Full of Surprises can actually do some work. I've been impressed with this card. I think this card's actually very impressive. So we'll just resource these. Opponent has Initiative, which I do like, since I can just use the Sabine action, potentially. 2 resource, 3/3 shield in turn 1 seems good. No? I'm feeling good about that one. I'm feeling good about it. They're going to claim Initiative. All right, well, I get a 2/3/3, I suppose. Sure. Same thing, I guess. Same thing, right? You're very welcome, Snickle Fritz. All right, let's get in for 3. They're gonna restore 2. We'll let them have some advantage, and then we'll play the Remnant Official 3/3 shielded. Very cool. Another Inspiring Veteran. I kind of want to go Zealous Soldier and Full of Surprises. The only thing is, like, my opponent does have Restore 2 on that thing, which is not the greatest. That is definitely something. We got double Heroic Purgle. I know they do have sick counterplay. You're right. How can we play if they just don't play anything? It's over. The Blurg, huh? Nice. Let's go like this. It's kind of a crazy play. Oh, they're gonna have advantage over there, huh? So we're going to go Zealous Soldier, Advantage Token, shielded. And then we're going to bounce the Advantage Token to give this shielded, and then just hit for 3 here. Pass. There's the Heroic Purgle. So Heroic Purgle is going to do some work this game, I imagine. We have all shielded units on the board. That's pretty sick. I'm not going to lie, guys. Look at this. Look at this. How does my opponent interact at all? I mean, it's going to be tough. I'll say it's going to be tough. So now we just go Heroic Purgle, ambush. knock that out. I know I could go for shielded, but I think I'm just going to kill their Consortium Star Viper, and then we'll just see what my opponent decides to do afterwards. I mean, this is like, my opponent's got some aggro being done, but it's going to be tough to come back from this one, I will admit. Warrior of Clan Cries, huh? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and hit here then. Just get a little restore in action in. They have the Lethal E-Wing, which doesn't really work a whole well, huh? So now we'll just hit and hit. Kill off the Blurg. Do I even care about the Blurg? Or can I just... No, we'll just kill these off. Because if my stuff dies, I actually don't mind. Because the Bo-Katan's Gauntlet's going to come down. Yeah, the Nebula Ignition. That's a good shout out. It's been a while since I played with that card. All right, opponent. Let's see what you've got, because this one's going to be a tough one to come back from. We've got Heroic Purgle in hand. Not in a unique unit, by the way. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet's about to pop off. My opponent going to play Ahsoka, but like... Okay, Queen Saruna is good. Queen Saruna is good. Certainly. I do like that card. So they have to discard either a 2... They don't have anything? Ooh, that's unfortunate. Well, I will attack you with Sabine because I want to have a shielded Bo-Katan's Gauntlet. And then I might just kill off their units with my units to get the value here. All right, Bo-Katan's Gauntlet shielded. If they kill off the Heroic Purgle, who cares, right? I mean, this is... Yep, there is a unit coming our way. We can go DDC Defender, which seems good. Let's just put it on... I guess the Remnant Official. It's going to die anyways, but I want to exhaust their Ahsoka when it comes into play. Wait. On defense. Oh. My bad. That's not as good as I thought. I for some reason, thought it was different. All right. Well, we're just replacing all of our units with Mando tokens, huh? What is this card? Huh? Are we even playing the same game, guys? I mean, what the heck has just happened? We have 4 2/2 shieldeds on the battlefield from Bo-Katan's Gauntlet. Yes, I realized that after. I made a mistake. I had read that wrong. I read it as on attack, actually. That was my mistake. This is crazy gameplay, I will admit, guys. I will admit. They can kill this, that's fine. And then we'll just create another 2/2. Like, and then we'll just hit this. And I mean, how does my opponent play the game? Like, what are we looking at, guys? The Scorpionic? I mean, that's actually a really solid play. Like, all things to consider, this is the best play they could have made. So, cool stuff for them. But we are just going to hit, play, and then Masterpiece, huh? Or Master Stroke. Coolio. I just wish we had more Mando tokens. I would agree. That would be pretty cool, huh? So we can Barris if we wanted to. I mean, I think we just hit in with this. We can exhaust a friendly resource, create a nice shielded unit here. We'll go ahead and let them have some advantage tokens if they want it. Oh. Do I want a Mando token or do I want... I guess it doesn't really matter what I do, so we'll just hit here and then defeat the tokens and then kill it off and then kill off their Lang and then we'll play Barris. Shielded, we can heal 2 damage here, and then we can hit here. Boom, boom, boom. We just need to kill off units here. Pass. Awesome. Love our spot here, guys. Love it. I could probably have won the game, but this just makes sure that we never, ever, ever lose. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet. I mean, how broken is this card, guys? That's why I was saying this rare is incredible for draft. Yet another Sentinel, huh? All right. Opponent's got the Sentinel. Another Sentinel. All right. Opponent's got another Sentinel. Why messing? That's what I was saying. You know, it's fine. I know we had lethal, but I just wanted to play the game more. You know, we're just having a good time. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet. We just had to flex the Bo-Katan's Gauntlet just a little bit. We're just trolling a little bit. It is what it is. The Bo-Katan's Gauntlet was actually really incredible. What do we got here? No turn one play. I think we just mulligan this one. I like Star Fortress, but it's a very expensive hand. All right, this is also an expensive hand, but it's a pretty good one. I mean, Zealous Soldier turn 1, Inspiring Veteran turn 2, Bo-Katan's Gauntlet maybe turn 4. Seems decent. They're claiming initiative. Wow, my opponents really had pretty weak hands here, I would say. All right, let's go attack in. We'll give them some advantage, and we're gonna go Inspiring Veteran, and we'll go boom, boom, done, and then shield, and then pass. And then my opponent probably just ends up killing off the Zealous Soldier, but maybe they do something different. I mean, if they don't, this is where the advantage tokens like are so good and limited, because like, sure, they could hit base. They were gonna kill the Zealous Soldier anyways. If they don't kill it, then we just get huge value. I mean, I guess they have Overwhelm, so that's something, but like we're gonna give them advantage tokens again, so we can have like a 3/4 shielded now. So, you know, I mean, this is just kind of like never ending. I actually think Sabine's really good. I may have underrated her on my list, to be honest. I think I put her B tier, but I actually think I went against my gut because I felt like she was gonna be stronger, and you know, it's just really good. Wow, this is a brutal situation for them, huh? We can heal up to 2 damage, but we don't need to. We just play a 3/4 shielded. Grav Charge could be good. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet's going to come down in a flurry here, and that's going to do some work for us the rest of the game. I assume my opponent's just going to immediately trade here, and then we'll set up the Bo-Katan's Gauntlet, which I do like. Maybe they just hit base. But that puts up the option of like hitting it with a shielded unit and leaving my Barris on the battlefield. So yeah, I think my opponent's in a bad spot right now. Wow, okay. I mean, I'm just going to deploy Sabine, and then we'll see what my opponent's got, right? Because I'm planning on attacking and then give Bo-Katan's Gauntlet shielded. And that looks pretty juicy here in this game. So I'm kind of okay with that. And we could just ignore their units, right? We could just ignore them, which maybe is just the smarter play to make. We got Covert Believers. So if I just ignore them, do I win? I feel like just ignoring them is a weak play. So let's just kill the one that's killable, and then I kind of like the Helix Starfighter more. One of my first two will I get to play after this, or are we calling in starting other? Drew, if we are fast, we can play the game since we know our final matchup, and then we can get into another draft, and then that'll be that, you know. I don't know if we'll be able to play the full, you know, Swiss round in the second draft, but we'll at least get to draft and play a couple games in it, so that'll be fun. Assuming this game doesn't go to 3 matches, because if it goes to 3 matches, then we might actually have a real game here. So this is the worry, or this is the potential concern here with not killing off their units. They play a big Sentinel, and then they just sit on our face, unfortunately. They can power this one up, which is going to be interesting. But we go, oh, they're just going to attack. Okay. I mean, oh, they're going to kill a unit? I think that works out for us, to be honest. Kira going to come down and finish off something. I don't mind that. Let's get in for 4, and then play Helix Starfighter. Get a nice 5/3 shielded. Full of Surprises could potentially do some work. Rogue Purgle looking kind of mediocre in this game. I mean, we've got 3 2/2s on the battlefield. Man, Bo-Katan's Gauntlet. I mean, this card is insane. I mean, whoa. Whoa, guys. Fang Fighter Squadron. Sure, let's see. Does my opponent attack in? I'm surprised they don't attack it with Ahsoka, because they can get in way more damage that way. But I mean, they hit for 5, we hit for 6, we deal 9. Yeah, I mean, we just kind of have lethal here in short order. So I think we just hit in with our stuffs into base and we go that direction. Not that they have many options, by the way, at all. So we'll hit in, and then we're actually going to play Kira, and I think we'll discard to kill off Lafall, because this can restore 2. So maybe they've got something cool. And this one has 4 toughness, sure, or 4 power, but this one also has 5 power. So, like, you know, there's not really a big difference, like, killing this, since we would die to one shot between either one of these, and it's not like they can kill us in one shot anyways. I don't know of any card that can do that. Masterstroke comes close, though. Good game. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet just ridiculous there. Just absolutely ridiculous. Good game to your greatness. Scorpionic was almost there. It was almost there. So, all right, let's go ahead and just put in our stats real quick. Oh, they've already did it. Okay, awesome. And then let's just create the lobby here. Yep, cool. All right, Drew, if you want to join in on the lobby, get the final game in here. Can we go for the clean 3-0 with our Sabine Yellow? Sabine has been mighty impressive, I'm going to be honest. I still think Cad Bane would have been better, but we definitely had the makeup. And we should have had a Corona 4. I should have picked it. I just tunneled on Cad Bane. It was a bad pick, to be honest. Corona 4 was the pick. And then I would have had Corona 4, and Corona 4 is just incredible. It's such a good card. It's so amazing.
Hello there.
Monster Slayer. I think that's you, Drew, right? I think that's you. I think. Yeah, Grief Red. All right, this is what I was expecting. I think Grief is an incredible leader, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep this. I think this is a good hand. I do like my hand, like 2 reasons. Mandalorian Scout and Mandalorian Scout grab charge, and then we will see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on turn 1 here. And if my opponent doesn't do anything, I think I'm advantaged that because I have Bo-Katan's Gauntlet in hand. I think I'm okay with that. No turn 1. Unlucky. He's saying it, but I'm gonna do the same play as I would have last time, which is I was gonna pass. And if they claim, so be it. But you know, I would have done that regardless. So cool. And looks like they didn't have anything, but like I said, I would have done that no matter what. So we're gonna do it like we did, even if I did not know, or if I did, since I did know that they have a turn 1, but I'm gonna pass because. Like I said, I think passing works out for us because we got Bo-Katan's Gauntlet in hand, right? They're cheating. All good, opponent. All good. All right. Remnant Lookout. Okay, I mean, we got double Mando Scout. Wow, they can get Bo-Katan's Gauntlet, though. Sure. Yeah. I mean, we drew pretty well here. So, whoops. I meant to go like this. And then do the Sabine's ability. And then go like this. And then go grab charge on this. So we don't even have to waste an attack. Kind of like Durasteel plating. We'll see if they attack. Okay, they're just going to hit into the base. Sure, let's go ahead and get in for 3. Wow, okay. Sure. The R5D4. Preparation. Wow, okay, that's a hefty unit. I'm not going to lie, guys. That is one fat unit. Okay. I mean, so be it, right? They can hit in for 8. They may just ignore my units entirely. All right, let's deploy Sabine here, and then we'll see what we decide to do afterwards. Open Circle Ace. So we can knock out the R5D4 if we want, and then play Heroic Purgle. I think I'm just going to hit into base for 3 with Sabine first, just to see what they got. Interesting. So now what do we want to do? I think it goes like Master Stroke, Durasteel plating. We kind of need to deal with some of these units, huh? Kind of need to deal with some of these units. And then let's just go Durasteel plating on like Sabine and then pass. Full of Surprises, another Heroic Purgle. Don't mind Full of Surprises here. They had a good hand to dish out what we were doing. So let's go Ambush on here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Opponent. This card is great, by the way. Absolutely incredible card. Okay, Sabine Wren is very good. I mean, we're just going to hit in here and then Zeb. Ooh. That's probably good game. Yeah, I can't beat Zeb. All right. Well, opponent had the Bo-Katan Gauntlet discard, which was a little bit unfortunate. I think I'll do the same play with Grav Charge, Zealous Soldier. Yeah, I still think that this is the play I would be making, which is passing on turn 1. I still think it's good for us, especially since they look to be pretty aggressive here. Open Circle Ace. Sure. I'm going to give them some advantage. I still think this is worthwhile. Another double Kira. Not exactly what I want, but that's okay. Could be risky to give out some advantage here. Preparation. Yeah, they attack and then play Preparation. I think that's smart. I will give them some more advantage. That's fine with me. Get in for 3. Ewok Warrior, huh? All right, let's go shielded. Double advantage, pass. All right, so there's the Armored Marauder. We've got Foundling Rescue, which we can use to knock out that. Let's just go ahead and hit in for 3. They're going to hit us for a lot of damage here. It is certainly going to happen. We're going to Foundling Rescue here on this one. Ooh. All right, let's claim now. We got to knock that one out. Yeah, my opponent, maybe the advantage tokens was a little bit too risky. So let's go Ambush, knock out their unit here. And then we can deploy Sabine. And then we'll see what my opponent's got here. Wow, the Remnant Lookouts. I mean, it's not the worst. They can take Sabine, which is going to be a good thing for them to take. But I think I actually just hit in with Sabine here. It's the most, like, damage to... Oh my gosh. I think I claim here. I don't think I can attack in with stuff. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and knock out their Open Circle Ace. Oh, wait. I'm trolling. Completely trolling. For some reason, I thought that was going to kill. But this is actually going to work out. Not fine, but it'll, I guess, do something. We're going to go like this. I mean, even if I didn't claim and I just I guess I let them hit, so I missed out on some damage. So yeah, that was just a mistake. I should have just attacked is what I should have done. They have Grief. We will hit Grief. And then they will attack for 4. They may have a card to play, but we'll see. Maybe we have an answer for it. Yeah, I don't think we have an answer for it. Yeah, I couldn't have won. GG, good game. Good game. Yeah, Grief is just so strong, and I was too loosey with my advantage, but I don't think that would not necessarily, like, if I don't go shield token, they can potentially ignore me on some of my units. So maybe I should have, but the this card right here, the Remnant Lookouts, actually was incredible because we were kind of relying on the exhaust from Sabine, If I had like the Remnant Official earlier on, that might have worked out. But they have a really good deck. This card is insane. I think this card's absolutely incredible. Anything that's going to come in and kill off another unit is just great, right? Then they have Zeb, and then they have some really powerful upgrades, which really do well. I also just think Dagger Squadron Wingman is just good, right? Just good. But Grief specifically, just every turn you just get an extra power. It's just awesome. It's just so tough to deal with. All right. That said, it was good games to our friend Drew here. And then let's just go ahead and sorry for anyone who's playing, but we are going to back to the home, and then we will just go for another draft here. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. New draft. We also had Grogu and Jabba's Rancor and a Poe Dameron. Oh, Poe Dameron is good. Grogu. Oh, the initiative one. The initiative Grogu. Yeah, very good. Very good. I think Grief and Cad Bane are the best leaders for sure in the format. So it's really tough to go wrong with Grief because like everything is just strong. So it's like, you know, there's nothing you could do. Like if you just play a unit, it's just better, which is what makes Grief so good, right? It just makes Grief so incredibly good. But you had a sweet deck. Sweet deck. All right. Feel free, guys, if you've already played in before, feel free to join in the second draft, you know. Feel free. Unless we have like an explosion of players, but generally speaking, you know, usually we get like barely the 8 in here, so just join it if you want. Might have to add a couple bots anyways to fill in the draft spots. See you later, Drew. We may not even get a full draft in, but we'll find out here shortly, huh? We'll find out very shortly. I posted the link in the chat. Feel free to join in. Only got the one player in there right now. While we're waiting, we may as well get into the game, but I won't play the control deck because that one took forever. Let's run in some aggressive list. Oh yeah, Ahsoka.
Hello there.
All right, I posted the link in the chat once again. Feel free to join. We're doing a draft, guys. Set 8 before the set even releases. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll keep this with the Ahsoka hand. I think I will just start off with Gunji. They're just gonna claim here. Wow, how fun! We just did that to our opponents, so you know I can't blame them. Can't blame them. Droid. Oh, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Let's just go ahead and hit in. And let's play red 5, and then let's pass. And then another Naboo Royal Starship. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but we'll see what my opponent's got here. See what my opponent's got. They're going to attack in. Sure, we'll get in for 2 here. Knock out that droid laser turret. How many people do we have in the draft? 4. We got direct hits. Direct hits. Whoa, okay. Full pass. Not a great curve. I'm going to be honest, guys. Not a great curve at all. But we do have the double sudden ferocity, so maybe that'll do something here. Maybe we'll do something with double sudden ferocity. Collateral, or let's call it war. Yep. Good card. Very good card. We're going to go Anakin, just give a shield token over to the spy token. And then, oh my gosh, they happen to have a Lothwolf as well, huh? All right, we'll knock that one out then. All right, Mina Bonteri, Crix, Anakin, red 5, blue leader. I mean, I do like these cards. I think Crix can be very good. We can set up like a Red 5, Crix, Anakin situation. I kind of want to go double sudden ferocity though this turn because that's the only way we're actually going to get in some damage. But we'll find out here shortly. I assume my opponent's just going to immediately kill the Anakin. They did not resource. Sure, yeah. I mean, obviously, if they don't resource, we just win the game. So, all right, we've got 6 people in the draft. 2 more waiting. 2 more waiting. Ooh, collateral damage. Do they have another one? All right, well, I'm going to deploy, and I'm going to support attacking with Anakin, power up Ahsoka, and go sudden ferocity. Sudden ferocity. That is 13 damage into base. That's going to be pretty good. All right, that's not a card I expected to see. All right, I mean, they can hit, but they're not going to draw too many cards here. Don't mind this one. Don't mind this one at all. Yeah, I mean, that's really your only choice, I imagine. I'll get in for 11 here. And then that's lethal for next turn, I guess. Sure. So we'll go. So we can go, let's see. Crix is 2 less, so we can go. Adi Galea for pinging them for events. We're going to draw a card. We're going to go Crix, red 5, pass. Oh, yes, this is great. Well, they had double Sentinel here. Triple Sentinel. Droid Laser Turret's the only way they can get out of this, really. Adi Galea might ping them a little bit here and there, which is juicy. Queen Amidala is going to be pretty good. They need a Wrath, kind of, and they're, I mean, Bo-Katan's coming up soon, but doesn't necessarily get them out, right? We'll see what they've got. Red 5 looking good. One more person for the draft, by the way. One more person. Oh, wow. I mean, well hidden for 2 or 3 into the base. That seems like a very easy play. They killed my Crix? Why? Why? Interesting. Zeb, another Sentinel, huh? It is what it is. We'll just go Anakin, shield up this one, attack in. I could have powered up the... That was silly. I could have powered up the red 5, but... No. Oh, we've got 8. Okay, great. Well, now we get to defeat this Mando control deck, and we get to win. Ha ha ha, Nebula Ignition. Boom. Nebula Ignition. Why are people like Nebula Ignition? I guess it's like a worse... It's so much worse than single reactor ignition, though. You have so many pre-Vizslas and like Koskas and stuff. All right, start the draft. Let's see what leaders. Cad Bane, immediate slap. Pass right. Well, we're going to get a Grief Karga, Sabine, under Ezra. And then we're probably going to end up with the Mandalorian. But we have a fantastic heroism leader, either in Ezra and Sabine, and the best villainy leader. So, yep, totally okay with this. Happy with that. We'll grab the Ezra here. And then, yeah, we're doing good. Doing great. This is a great setup for us. So great pickups. That's a lot of Cad Banes, though. That's a lot of Cad Banes, I will admit. Let's see what we got. Carson Teva. There's like no fantastic villainy card here for Cad Bane. Carson's very strong. We got Moff Gideon instead. I could take Scorpinek and try to go like Moff Gideon. Let's do it. Let's experiment. I think Scorponek's the best card in the pack by a large margin. I mean, Carson Teva, maybe not a large margin. Carson Teva is very good, but it's not really curving out. It's like later on in the game. I'm going to take Scorponek because I think Moff Gideon here is going to pay me off. Scorponek, this is great. I mean, it's not like, right? I mean, the backside of this, you're getting, you have to have Imperial units, but there's a lot of ways to get Imperial units. Pre-Vizsla? I'm slamming a pre-Vizsla, guys. I'm slamming a pre-Vizsla. Okay. All right. Priebus is great and all. I mean, Priebus is good. I mean, what would I take instead of that? Consortium Star Viper, maybe? Wow. All right. I mean, we're in. I got rewarded. I mean, I would have. Yeah. I mean, if I had taken the Carson Teva, I'd be pretty sad about this pack. I mean, I'm taking like Flare Star Attack Shuttle. Wow, that's awesome. All right, we have a plan. Imperial Loyalist, whatever. I'm gonna take the Consortium Star Viper here for sure. For sure, I'm taking the Consortium Star Viper. See what my opponents do. Okay, we got a follow-up pack, the Protectorate Fighter. Don't love any of these cards, really. I guess I could take Turning the Tide. Maybe Protectorate Fighter could get in there if we do have enough like setup for it. Yeah, it's gonna be a tricky one to play. Cybernetic Enhancements, Defenders of the Forest. I think I'm gonna take Defenders of the Forest, Ambush Overwhelm. No Imperial units yet, unfortunately. But I mean, we are technically like middling of the road. Like we're playing Vigilance Command, so all of our command cards, if we're going like Cad Bane Command could work, but if we're playing like Vigilance Cad Bane, that could also work. So, but I'm leaning towards this. Ooh, I'll take a Survivor's Lang Skib. I think that's actually a pretty good card. Not a Imperial though. 0 Imperials so far. Really, the Imperials come in like the earlier plays. Mouse Droid technically it would be one, but Warrior's Legacy, Covert Veteran, Reanimated Night Trooper. Yes, I can take Warrior's Legacy. I think I'm just gonna take the Reinforcing Light Cruiser. It's not a great like start in terms of Imperial units, but there's always a chance for Imperial Armored Commando. Always a chance. Not in this pack though. It's way past that time. Okay, we could have had a Poe Dameron. What's the strongest card in the pack? You know, I guess Stronger Together could potentially be playable, so I will take that one. We do have a lot of command cards. I don't really want to be missing on Pre-Vizsla, though. So, another Protectorate Fighter, huh? I'd rather just take Fang Fighter Squadron or the Defenders of the Forest #2. Okay, guess I'm taking the Clan Red Loyalist, maybe. And then we do need some Imperials if we're going to go the Moff Gideon here. I guess like we have mostly command cards, so we could also go like Cad Bane Green. I don't really love that though. So here's what we've got. Consortium Star Viper, Fang Fighter, Protectorate Fighter, Pre-Vizsla. Very solid, like mid-pack, middle of the pack, or middle of the curve units, I should say. It's really about fixing up that early curve and hopefully getting some Imperial units, really. Obviously, unique units would be great with the Protectorate Fighter. This card's actually pretty good if you do have unique units, but that's the tricky part. But we've got the late game down. Like, Reinforcement Light Cruiser's pretty good. That type of stuff. So, MiGs, not an Imperial. Long Live the Empire also requires Imperial units. Grief Karga could be okay. Don't love this pack. Yeah, I think this pack's pretty weak. I'm going to take a Grief Karga. It's an early play, I guess. Another Scorpinek. What would I be passing? Ewok Warrior. We're not really in those colors, though. Just fire. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna take the Scorpion card. Good card. No Imperial units have been found, by the way. There's a lot of Cad Banes in this trip, by the way. Lots of Cad Banes. That's probably why. I mean, I'm not in aggression when most people are in aggression, but yeah. All right, let's get some cheap units in here, right? Forest Patroller, that's what I'm looking for. Cards like Forest Patroller. I do like, Remnant Official, Forest Patroller. It's more likely for Forest Patroller to wheel, and I think Remnant Official, yeah. I mean, Survivor's Landscape is good too. I like Remnant Official more than Forest Patroller. I mean, this is better statted though. No, I think, yeah, I think the Forest Patroller is more likely to wheel though. I'm gonna take this. Imperial Loyalist. Outland Protector. I mean, am I really just second picking the Imperial Loyalist? That sounds horrible. No one wants the Summa Verminoth, huh? I wonder why. Ryder Azadi. This one's actually not bad at all. Oh man, we are in a jam here, huh? These packs are pretty weak, to be honest. The Repulsor Train's not bad though. I guess I'm taking the Rider. Can we win if we just skip turn 1? Is kind of what I'm thinking, and I don't know if we will be able to. Buy time is going to be good. I think I'll take that over the Foundling Rescue. We just need to literally buy time, actually, for big Sentinels. But we can always, yeah. Remnant Trooper Corps, Mandalorian Super Commandos. I mean, I guess we're taking this. I just need cheaper units. I like the B-Wing Rearguard, though. Maybe I just take the B-Wing Rearguard. It's a 4-drop. It's not bad. Okay, Pathfinder Sergeant. What do I take here? I guess the Nebula Frigate? Okay, we got Pit Droid Team. Long live the Empire. I mean, I guess maybe. Oh no, guys. We're doomed. B-Wing Rearguard Part 2. I'm actually going to take the Palace Chef Droid. Not super exciting, but we'll take it. All right. So here's the trouble. We've got like no early play. I mean, we guess we have a few early plays. 3-drops are not too far off. We do have Grief Karga, Palace Chef Droid. I'll take it. No Imperial Armored Commandos, though. No Imperial units, really, that make Moff Gideon worth playing, but that's okay. We're trying something here, okay? We're trying something. Imperial Loyalist could be played. Fiend Fighter, huh? Elzar, Forest Patroller, ATST Raider, Imperial Armored Commando. Well, we're slamming the Armored Commando. We're hoping the ATST Raider or Forest Patroller comes back. This is the reason to be Moff Gideon right here. There's an Armored Commando. I'm slamming that every day of the week. Every day of the week. ATST Raider is good, though. Okay, we've got Battered Hullcraft. Remnant Interceptor. I think I'll just take this one. It is Imperial. Does have Restore 1. Does have support. Give Moff Gideon support. Nice early play. Playing out early Imperials is just going to be good because of like us having the ability to make things cheaper. So I'm taking it. We've got Gallius Rax. Well, if there's any deck for it, this is the deck for it. I'm kind of going to take it. And maybe we could do something with it here. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Another Scorpionic. Huh. We have a really kind of disgusting late game, I'll say. And they're all Sentinels, which is really good. I think I'm just going to slam it, and we're just going to commit to the fact that we have no early plays. It is what it is. I mean, we have some. It's not like none, but... Pergil Ultra. Okay, Consortium Star Viper. I mean, if you don't have early plays, Restorers are the way to go, so... All right, let's see. We've got Android, Foundling Rescue. Guess I'm going to grab Foundling Rescue. Oh, you guys didn't see any cards in the third pack? Huh. Must be bugged or something. That's weird. Reanimated Night Trooper. Another Long Live the Empire. I think this is actually kind of okay. Okay, we've got Nebulon Sea Frigate, I guess. Yeah, that is rough. I wonder, it must be some sort of bug. I'll have to report it to them. Oh, ATST Raider came back. Fantastic. I'm slamming that. Faith in the Empire, huh? We're down bad. We're going to take the Rat Catcher. Another reanimator. I actually think I might play these Night Troopers. I might actually play the Night Troopers. Another Long Live the Empire. We got 2 of them. Maybe we've got something brewing here, guys. Maybe we've got something brewing. I mean... oh, no. All right. So let's build the deck. We're playing Gideon Blue. I don't think this is necessarily the right one to play, but we're playing it. And then we've got Pre-Vizsla. We're playing reinforcing these 3. This, maybe 2 of them. We've got a lot of Sentinels here. That's 30 cards right there. So, I mean, I'm not super happy about this, but we do have some Imperials. And remember, Moff Gideon says, if a friendly Imperial is defeated, you just play a unit cheaper. So we can go immediately into a 4-drop. That could work out. I'm going to try it. Yeah, I'm going for it. Submit. This could be interesting. I want to try this out. I don't necessarily know if this is going to be super strong, but we're like I said, we're going to find out very quickly. We're finding out very, very quickly. All right. Just waiting for everyone to build their decks. The draft is cooked, huh? That's good. I've got an advantage then. I'm in. I'm in for it, guys. I'm in. Got 4 people in. Let's go ahead and just play out some Ahsoka Red while we're waiting. And then we'll get in
Hello
one
there.
best of 3, and I think that's all I've got. Let's go ahead. Yeah, it does auto draft you, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything good. All right. I mean, we got Mina, we got Crix. Yeah, I think I mulligan this hand. Okay, I don't mind this one actually. Let's go Gunji. See if they decide to do 1 damage to each here. All right, they're not going to. Karis is a good card. I think I'm gonna keep both here. See what my opponent decides to do here. You're gonna go red 5, try to upgrade this Gunji to knock out their HK. I will go ahead and hit the Marok for 4. Sure. They can knock it out if they want. But they're gonna get some damage dealt to them for sure this turn. Marok is a broken card, guys. Just play Marok in every one of your games. Oh, wow. That's what they decided to do? I mean, I will just kill Marok off then. Huh. Sure. Let's go Captain Typho. Yeah, auto-drafted Wicket, huh? Okay, we're going to start round 1. See if we can get in a quick little game here. Let's claim. And I think what we'll do is go Anakin first. And then maybe we power up Captain Typho. I don't know. They could remove the shield token if they want. Yes, you play on Karabast. No glory. All right. It is what it is. All right, let's kill off HK. We'll go ahead and claim, and then we will be able to... Ooh, to brew a starship, huh? I mean, we'll just resource the Gunji probably, and let's just go ahead and deploy Ahsoka, support in power up this sudden ferocity on Ahsoka, and then I guess we'll get in 10 damage. Assuming my opponent doesn't have an answer. Maybe they have a Sentinel, though. If they do, it's a little bit unfortunate, and we probably lose. But, you know, we're not going to play around that, are we? Is Putter just playing a control deck? Like, is there... All right, you know what? It's taking too long. So, we'll just get in our game. All right. We've got opponent up against... Oh, another Your Greatness. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. So, we're going to go limited, best of 3, create game. All right, cool. See what opponent's doing. Waiting for Your Greatness to jump in.
Hello there.
There we go. We got it. All right, let's ready up. Start game, and we got Balin Green here. Interesting. How do you start a game? So all you're gonna do, let me just pull up. Wait. All you're gonna do is find your matchup, and then create a lobby on Carebast. That's it. And then you'll just have to find who is your opponent. So like down here is gonna show your matchups, and then you'll just have to talk in chat to coordinate a little bit here. Or if you guys have the Discord, you can use the Discord because there's a little chat on the side here. So this is the public chat on Discord. You can use this to find the lobbies. This is the easiest way. All right. Do I keep this hand? You got a turn 1 play. I'm keeping. And we can't possibly resource this this Pre-Vizsla. I refuse to resource the Pre-Vizsla, to be honest. I really do. All right, let's see here. All right, I've got this pull. Let me just pull up the chat again so I can see. All right. Whoops. All right, Grief Karga, pass. Pass. We've got Defenders of the Forest. Yeah, seems good. Don't mind that against the Warrior of Clan Cries. We just have a curve out here, so we're just going to go Consortium Star Viper and then claim, probably. I'm not even going to worry about trying to attack in. They can pump up their Warrior of Clan Cries, but again, I'm kind of not worried about that. I don't really care if my units die here. They're just going to attack. Okay, we're going to go Consortium Star Viper then, and then hopefully claim. Yeah, this is good stuff. Then let's just get in for 3 here. Restore 2. All right. B-Wing Rearguard, huh? All right, they're just going to do nothing. I'm going to also do nothing because I think we are pretty advantaged here. I think we're pretty advantaged. I think we have the late game. Balin does nothing right now because they didn't use the action. They're just deploying a bunch of units. I mean, I guess they could pump up the B-wing rear guard if they would like, but that doesn't really do a whole lot. They are going to pump it up. Let's just hit the blurg here. And then I think we're going to go Defenders of the Forest. And then maybe we attack with a Consortium Star Viper. I don't know. Yes, if you guys are struggling, there's a way in there to go for. Wow, we're gonna be able to deploy here. I think I just claim my opponent can hit the. Wow, they have Consortium Star Viper. Okay, so they have a very, very good hand as well. I just think Scorponek's not the play here. Let's just go ahead and kill off Balin. And then we have a 5/5 space unit, which I like. Wow, Shin, huh? All right. I mean, hard to compete with that. I'll just claim here. Scorponek's gonna be good though. Scorponek's gonna be very good. Reanimating Night Trooper, Scorponek. Let's go Scorponek. Nice little Sentinel in ground. So they had Shin, B-Wing Rearguard, Consortium Star. They have a good deck as well. I'm just gonna deploy Moff Gideon here. We have Pre-Vizsla. I mean, what are we gonna do with Pre-Vizsla, huh? Let's go reanimate a Night Trooper. I was kind of hoping that they would attack because I mean it's fine. They just hit and then they lose their B-Wing rear guard, right? So I'm kind of okay with that. But let's see what they decide to do. I mean, Pre-Vizsla is a tough one to beat, right? I mean, I don't really know how my opponent beats that one. Gazanti Assault Cruiser, huh? Sure, let's just go ahead and hit into Shin here, and then we'll just knock out Shin with this, and then ooh, Imperial Armored Commando, huh? Yeah, that doesn't really do a whole lot to be honest at this stage of the game. We'll see what they've got though. I feel like Pre-Vizsla is gonna be good this game. The turtle. Cool. They got the turtle. It's a big turtle. Yeah. We just ignore the turtle now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's completely ridiculously over at this point, guys. We could play 2 more Sentinels if we wanted to. Oh my gosh. All right, well, this wasn't a close game. We'll just hit it for 5 here. And we have a multitude of lethal threats. They got another turtle. Oh my gosh, they're turtling us. All right. We got the droid. We got Ryder. We'll keep. I guess a resource of this Protectorate Fighter and then Stronger together. Yeah. So what do we want to do here? What do we want to name with Ryder? Do we want to name the Shin? Tough choice. What is this? Oh. Well, maybe that changes. I actually am resourcing Ryder now because they could power this up and kill my chef droid. But again, I don't really care about the units. I'm just trying to do my thing. All right, let's claim. And then we've got Remnant Official, Land Skib. Cool. Probably just going to play out the Land Skib, and then they can attack it if they want. And we'll just get in for 3. Just gonna play out my units here. Just gonna play out my units here. Might even be able to heal up this this frigate. Or might even be able to heal up this landscape with this frigate. It's gonna attack and then, all right. They got the same curve as last time, huh? Long live the Empire. Not looking super hot here, I'll admit. I mean, I'm just gonna kill their unit, I guess. I don't see a reason not to. And then they have to play a ground unit, so then we'll just go with the heal 3 onto the land skib, and then sure, I'm gonna get in for 3 to base. And then we'll see what my opponent wants to do afterwards. If they hit my unit, that's fine. All right, let's go and heal up 3 here. I mean, not that this really matters because they just hit it anyways, but hey, you know what? We're doing our thing. We're doing the thing. I mean, it's going to be a lot of damage. Balin deploys early. It's a 4-6, you know? Oh, they got Imperial Armored Commandos. Now that is going to be a tough one to beat. I will admit. Alrighty. I mean, we will try to get in with restoring here. So the nice thing about this is it's going to make Moff Gideon a Sentinel shielded if it deploys. So that's going to be really good. But yeah, let's just go ahead and play out the Imperial Armored Commando of our own. And then we've got the Annihilator droid, which looks good. And then we can knock out this B-Wing rear guard potentially. I think we just knock out the B-Wing rear guard, or at least set up for a kill on that. Gallius Rax can come down and pump up the Armored Commando, the Remnant Interceptor, and Moff Gideon himself. Gallius Rax. Okay, this might be the play here, guys. This might be the play. I'm not going to lie. All right. Yeah. Gallius Rax going to come down and basically win the game, I think, for us. This is going to be a sweet play. Ooh, I'm excited for this. Does this affect the draft? I don't think we'll be able to get in more draft rounds because I only have so much time to play. So, but we're going to try. We're going to try. This is a sweet curve. I'm not going to lie. This is cool. Gallius Rax. We can deploy Moff Gideon. If they kill the Imperial Armored Commando, this is going to be a 7-10 Sentinel shielded. Whoa. I mean, how do you deal with that? That's sick. That's so sick. Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh, sure. They're going to hit. Yeah, I like the play. That's a good play. All right. We'll hit in. We'll pass. ATST Raider, Long Live the Empire. Dinosaur Turtles. They're big. They're big, beefy units. I might be able to get in another round, but we will try. How good is Imperial Armored Commando, though? How good is Imperial Armored Commando, though? Card's disgusting. Shin, huh? Well, I mean, we play a 7-7 Sentinel then. Right? I mean, they could power this up, but it's not like it really matters if you're going to trade anyways. So, another Scorpinek. I like that. I like that quite a bit. We'll just keep playing Scorponeks. They're just 7-7 Sentinels with Gallius Rax on the board. Card's dumb. Card's dumb. This card's good. Card's very good. Oh, man. Do they have a 6-drop? They do. They do. All right. Well, I mean, we're going to do the same thing that we did before, which is Scorponek, Consortium Storm. Oh. Scorponek, Consortium Star Viper pass. Oh, there's the Pre-Vizsla. Oh my gosh, we're just playing legendary after legendary. Is Moff Gideon a broken deck? I don't know, guys, but that opponent has a really good deck too. Queen Saruna, Imperial Armored Commando, Shin. We got the triple Scorpion, guys. We got the triple Scorpion. Let's just hit it for 5. See what my opponent decides to do here. Kind of want to set up like a kill on Forest Patroller and a kill on Queen Saruna. All right, we'll just hit it for another. Oh, they have a Sentinel. Oh, I'll just hit it for 3 here and see what my opponent decides to do afterwards. ATST Raider is actually going to be pretty good here. Let's just, yeah, we'll hit this and then we'll see what my opponent decides to do. Do they attack with the Queen Saruna? Yes, and now we can go this. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Oh my, our deck is so good actually. Hold on. Hold on, opponents. This is insane. Wow. I mean, it's whoa. It is just whoa. Hit it for 5. Can hit it with 3 Vizsla. It's a beefy unit though. Good game. Good game. Wow. Wow. That was incredible. All right. Real quick. Lobby 4. Oh. Okay. We'll just get in some games here. We're going to do it real quick because this is the last couple games I got in me. But let's get into some games. Let's see. Up against the Grief Green. Hopefully I just draw Imperial Armor Commando every game. We got triple Scorpion with Gallius Rax. This is a crazy deck, I'm not going to lie. This is crazy work. Well, this is the hand we want. Don't really care for the Long Live the Empire here, but maybe I don't care about Stronger Together either, but we're going to go with this Chef Droid. Probably just dies in one shot, but you know what? That's all it's there for, is just to die. I mean, we could definitely get overrun against this matchup, right? We're a 8 or 7 drop leader with like big bombs in our deck. So it's going to be a little bit risky for sure. All right. I mean, that's not the worst thing to see. The Chef Droid. All right, opponent, come on. Take initiative. You got this. Ooh, Remnant Interceptor. I do like this. It is Imperial unit. I think I'm actually going to play that now because I actually want to have support in my discard pile. We'll see. We'll see. No, I'm just going to go Consortium Starviver because I plan on claiming initiative here. Unless my opponent has some sort of bounce or kill effect, I'm happy with this because restore 2. They could claim and not play anything. Oh, wow. The Fairy Droid, huh? The Sentinel's going to preserve some HP here for us. Ooh, ATST Raider as well. I think the resource is actually the... I'm resourcing the ATST Raider because I'm going to play... Well... Yeah, I'm just going to go like this. Restore 3. Maybe I have nothing to play next turn. But if they play any space unit, we could sacrifice the Interceptor to play Scorpion or Gallius Rax, which I think is going to be good. And then, okay, they have a shuttle. This is going to work out. They did nothing. Interesting. I mean, they're trying to preserve the massive amount of advantage that they have, I guess. I don't know. We will just go ahead and hit in with the with this. I mean, we have to do something, right? We have to hit something, and then we now can play the Scorpion or the Gallius Rax if we'd like. I think I might go with Gallius Rax here. Really depend on what they do. Right? If they haven't answered the Palace Chef Droid, then we could just play Scorpion and absorb all this hit. Amnesty Officer. Okay, I'm just gonna play Gallius Rax out. And then we could play Scorpinek, which would be a 7/7 shielded. And then we'll just claim. I mean, this doesn't do anything on attacks anyways. It's not like it does it any good to deal with that. We can kill off Amnesty Officer here with the Gallius Rax so that they can't kill Palace Chef Droid. They have Wicket here, huh? All right, there goes all the advantage. It's now 1-5. I mean, my opponent has some big hitters here. Ooh, Imperial Armored Commando. Oh, that's a great draw. That's actually a really good draw. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to drop that in, I think, instead, and go re-animate the Night Trooper. Oh, yeah, 6/5. Shielded. Ooh. That's a beefy unit. It's a beefy unit. Oh, my opponent's going to struggle, I think. It's going to be Sentinel into Sentinel into Pre-Vizsla? Oh, I'm liking this spot. I'm not going to lie. I'm liking this spot. Okay, they're going to hit it. Sure, we're going to just sacrifice this. This is fine. Now, they can kill off Imperial Armored Commandos, which is fine. And then we could go... Oh, is that what they wanted to do? I would have thought they would have used the T6 shuttle, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't really mind if Gallius Rax dies. We're going to have a... this one doesn't get restored, does it? Nope, but it's going to be a Sentinel shielded support unit, potentially. All right, let's see what my opponent's got here to follow up. I mean, claim. The triple Scorpinek can come in clutch here. Children of the Watch. Okay. We have a great answer to that one. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah. Let's see what we're going to do here. I mean, I guess it's just Scorpinek, right? Seems good. Seems good. Yeah, sure. Get rid of the shield token. Why not? Let's look at opponent's deck. I think I'll discard that. We're going to play Pre-Vizsla next turn anyways, so I think that's just going to be a good play. Advantage, huh? Interesting. They can power this up. Let's just get in for 4 here. And then we're going to play Moff Gideon. I assume they're just going to hit in with the Mandalorian token. This is an interesting card to play. Student Guides the Master. Sure. And then we just deploy Moff Gideon. And it's a shielded support unit. Opponent. That is rough. That is rough. It's a 7/10 shielded support. Sentinel. Seems good. Oh, man. This is awesome. Yeah, we're going to get in for 7. See what my opponent's got as a follow-up. All right, we'll pass. Buy time, Foundling Rescue. Both these seem good. They seem good. But we're going to be pre-Vizsling, I think. I think we'll be doing that. You know? If we could just wipe... I mean, oh my gosh, it's so over for them. I don't know how they win from this stage. Already, I don't know how they win. But, I mean, it is going to be rough here. Pre-Vizsla. Boom. Oh my gosh. Tell me this is not the sweetest draft deck you've ever seen. The Purgle Ultra. They can't even return something. They just have to play it as a unit. They just have to play it as a unit. Oh no, it's tragic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am enjoying my time here right now. I am very much enjoying my time here right now. This is good. This is good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Preparation. Well, fine. If you want to play that way, boom. Hit you with the exhaust on the Purgle Ultra. They've got Mandalorian flagship too. All right, cool deck, cool deck. We're gonna blast them now. Wow. That was not even close, to be honest. That Palace Chef droid did some major work for us, to be honest. So, that was sick. That was sick. Let's go into another game here. Jeez, it is absolutely just gross. Yeah, let's see here. All right, let's we're not sideboarding anything, so just hit ready and then let's just jump into some games here. All right. Not a great hand, but we do have the Remnant Official, which I do like a lot. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's go like this. They've got their play again here. Palace Chef Droid not in the cards this time, but that is okay. I love this game. I love this game. This is a good draft. Yeah, oh my gosh. I just what is this? Oh, this doesn't even work because they already played a unit. Nice, nice, nice. We're about to play Scorpidex in a row here. That's what we're about to do. That's what we're about to do. Get in for 3 here. Okay. Let's just drop in some Mando tokens here. See you later, Abrupt Mongoose. Thanks for showing up. I assume my opponent's gonna. Yep, I assume my opponent was just gonna trade there. But it's throwing. I mean, I don't think this card's very good, but you know, I don't think it performed all that well for them. B-Wing Rear Guard. Do I just play that out? I think I just do. I don't know if we can lose with this setup here, guys. I mean, look at our setup right now. What is my opponent to do? I mean, this is just absolutely nonsense. Like, maybe they just don't ever have a ground unit ever again. But I don't think that's a winning game plan either. I mean, rough. Oh, and we it just never stops. It just never stops. We literally have 5 sentinels in hand. What is my opponent going to do? I mean, this is crazy work. I think I'm gonna play the armored commando here because it's gonna die and give my Moff Gideon sentinel and shield and what? Oh, what does my opponent do with this one? I have no idea. It's so doomed. It's so doomed. It's so doomed. They can't do anything. It's so impossible. Oh, ambush saboteur. That's the play. That's actually the play. Okay, okay. They're gaming. I mean, it helps us more than it hurts us because it's going to power up the Moff Gideon. So I'll take it. But, like, they had the answer. Okay, they had the answer. But now we just play Sentinel, 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 and we just, well, that's all we need to do. All we need to do. Scorpinek. Boom. Beat it. Can they? I don't know if they can. Don't know if they can. I don't think they can. I don't think they can. Children of the Watch is coming in. Sure. You know, we could deal with them, or we could just attack in for two. Attack in for two. Deploy Moff Gideon, attack in. Play another Scorpinek. Attack in. Play another Scorpinek. Attack in. I mean, what does my opponent do here? I mean, this is going to be a Sentinel shielded 5/8. So we just deploy Moff Gideon. We just get in for 5. I mean, I'm having way too much fun with this game, by the way. Like, our hand is stupid. It is unbeatable. Like, and then we're going to draw Pre-Vizsla. Oh, gross. We have 20 damage on their base, and they have to get through 2 Sentinels. 1 5/5 Sentinel, 1 5/8 shielded Sentinel. There's no way they could do anything. And then we can just deploy another 5/5 Sentinel shielded. I mean, we have lethal on board with 2 attacks, too. Oh, it's so doomed. Oh, they have the answer, the Poe Dameron. I mean, I'll put them out of their misery, okay? I'll just hit them for 5. And then win. They had the answer. Did they side that in or they play it? Oh my gosh. The DDC Defender. All right, I respect it. Good game, opponent. Good game. It was fun. It was fun. That was brutal. The game was a little stupid. It was. I had 2 more. Look at my hand. I have 4/5 Ambusher, which is incredible, by the way. This card's amazing. I resourced a 4/4 Sentinel. I have Imperial Armored Command in the resource pile, but then I have Scorpinek, Moff Gideon. How do you play? How do you even play? Oh no, it's brutal. It is absolutely brutal. I mean, the deck was actually really good. I was not sure about the Moff Gideon, but the list was actually pretty strong. I mean, we actually had enough turn 1 plays, like Random and Night Trooper. So in Moff Gideon, this makes us play 4 drops on turn 2 if this dies. So I actually don't mind this. These 2 can set up next draws. Long Live the Empire obviously can allow us to ramp if we want to. Like if we go Night Trooper turn 1, turn 2 we go Long Live the Empire. We can actually still play a 2 drop after that, which is kind of interesting. And also just ramps us further into it. But like this wasn't even really a necessary part of our combo. Palace Chef Droid was incredible. And then if we just like, again, play these Imperial units and then just play out like a Landskib or an ATST Raider or an Armored Commando or B-Wing Rearguard even, and just play anything on turn 2, we suddenly can set up for our 5 drops, which are Nebulon Sea Frigate, which heals us, Defenders of the Force, which kills their thing, Fang Fighter, which is a nice space unit. And then if we get to our 6 drops, which we are going to because we just curved out nicely because we skipped 3 drops, then we've got like this massive Sentinel blockade of Scorpinex, exhausting units, and then Galleys to pump them up, a Pre-Vizsla on the top end. And if we don't do that, then we got double Consortium Star Viper, so we just claim initiative turn 1, and we got Restore 2 space unit, which is perfect. So the deck actually really worked out quite well, and I was impressed. I mean, obviously the Imperial Armored Commando was a great addition in the last pack. I would have taken as many of these as I could have gotten, but yeah, the deck was really good, and Sentinels were obnoxious. So obnoxious. So good game. That was fun, guys. We did some set 8 drafts. A nice little 3-hour stream there. We might come back next week for doing a little pre-release here. Maybe we'll do some streamed pre-release. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do, but it'll be fun, I'm sure. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you guys had some fun, and I will see you all for the next stream, which will probably be next week. So see you all then. Bye.